What would be the best type of social club to join if you were interested in making a romantic connection?
Oh, man.
Maybe like a photography club?
Oh.
Yeah.
Or like a cooking club?
Yeah.
Or better yet, an underground fight club?
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, I like my man with a broken nose.
That's pretty intimate.
Sorry
Yes.
about snapping your arm in half back there and knocking out 6 of your teeth, but you want to grab coffee sometime? Well, one of our listeners joined a club and said it was an absolute gold mine for cute singles, and he barely even had to try. You're going to hear what it was in your second date update next. Just doing this segment, we hear from couples who meet in all sorts of strange new ways.
Yeah, for sure.
But this one is going to be particularly terrifying for one person in this room.
Oh.
Our
Jose
own-
always thinks he's the one that's going to be scared.
Jose's fears are right today.
Why?
Because apparently, according to this email, they met while doing one of Jose's absolute worst fears, physical exercise.
They were going to say like a roller coaster or something, Jeff.
So,
I was like, what?
Jose, let's try to keep the whimpers and begging for mommies to a minimum here as we talk to a guy named Vaughn about his first date. Vaughn, welcome to Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. How you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, man, Vaughn.
Doing good.
Yeah. I mean, what is this? You met a girl at a gym? Is that what he's getting to?
No, I participate in a run club. I don't know if you ever done one of those before.
Wow.
My
Oh.
husband's in a run club. Should I be concerned?
That really is the worst club I could think of.
Yeah.
Because mine would be like video game club where
Yeah.
you sit and don't move.
Hey, they
Yeah.
usually end at a bar.
Hey, that's actually kind of fun, though.
Okay, is this like an exercising club or a dating type of club?
It's kind of like a mix of both. It's like if you're single, you wear black or something dark.
Oh,
Okay.
And if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you wear a color.
okay.
Okay, Brooke, what does your husband wear to his run club?
Well, he's going to be wearing an orange reflective vest after this report.
She's like,
so...
usually he just wears a bunch of
Yeah,
pineapple shirts.
yeah.
I don't know.
yeah. I don't know what that means. Okay.
How many people are in this club?
There had to have been at least 100 people. There was a bunch.
Oh, this is like a big
That's a
event.
Okay.
Cool.
It's a crazy thing because there's a lot of hot chicks there. Like,
Oh.
it had to have been at least like
What?
50-60%.
And there's actually like
Wow.
hotties there.
People
know.
who exercise can be good
Oh,
looking?
that's why.
That
They're
is
all-
strange.
Jose just made the
It is true.
Jose's still not going to join a run club.
No,
but
yeah.
No.
How did it
Me
go?
and my dad bod bros are fine.
It went pretty good. It's how I met Tess.
Tess, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she had really nice calves.
Oh, dude, she's like, I'd like to think stairs. That's what I'd like to
Okay.
think.
Well, the fact that you didn't get maced right there is a win in my book. So
Oh my God, I think it's such a good compliment.
you were able to get to know Tess a little bit there?
I did, and I got to seal the deal. I got her number.
Oh.
Nice.
But you also have a different definition of sealing the deal with a girl.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
a lot of differences here, but good. I'm glad you got her phone number.
I think just the first deal, maybe,
yeah,
is what
all
he's
right.
talking about.
One of many deals to
I
come.
think he picked
Did
up
you-
an envelope.
Yeah.
Were you able to turn it into a date?
Yeah, we met up a few days later at a
Cool.
bar,
Perfect.
Nice.
and I had a great time.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Nice.
Tell us
Was
about
there-
it.
Yeah. Give us the highlights.
All right, so I'm been watching my diet lately, so I compiled this note card.
Note card.
I told her this is how many calories that we burned on our run,
What?
and now we had to gain it back on the menu.
Huh?
Smart. I
Oh.
almost made that comment about burning
No.
calories.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Don't talk about calories
Yeah.
ever with a woman. I don't
Okay,
think that's...
I think he's just trying to be fun and creative and playful with her.
I understand
not
his
be like
intention.
we need to count calories together.
That's how it comes off, though. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what his intention was.
Uh-oh.
And also, he's using a note card. Like, don't you have I don't know, just
Okay.
on your phone?
Vaughn, how did Tess react to the note card move?
Yeah, she loved it, but
Whoa.
Oh.
You
Huh.
love
yeah,
In your
It's
face,
interesting
Brooke.
because she's not calling you back, so...
I thought she
So to
loved
your
it.
face, she loved it.
yeah.
I think that counts as a win.
Oh, my God.
So you guys ordered a bunch of food together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cheat
Okay.
meal. You cheat mealed it.
And then she guiltily ate it all.
And then cried. And I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, what happened next?
Well, we just kind of hung out and grabbed some drinks and had a good time. And the place that we were at had some really cool tall shelves.
Tall shelves?
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
Like
at
that
a
you would
bar.
put books on or something? What do you mean?
yeah. It looked like you put books on it, but they had a bunch of mugs on it.
Mugs.
A bunch of Steins or something? Like,
Yeah, kind of like Steins. And
all right.
so these drunk dudes are by there. I don't know why they're standing by there, but they're kind of hanging out and stumbling around there. And they actually bumped one of the shelves that was holding this really expensive-looking one.
Oh, God.
And it was about to come down, and I saw that Tessa's right underneath it. And I made a quick movement, just pulled her out of the way. She got a little upset, but then crashed right behind her was the mug.
No!
Oh.
Dude.
Hero move.
Wow.
You saved her life.
That's the universe, dude. You were put in a situation to protect her, and you did, bro. Good job.
Was she grateful or was she upset by that?
Oh, after she saw what crashed behind her, then she realized that would have been her.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's kind of wild.
That's really,
you must be
good.
thinking I'm getting a kiss for sure
Oh,
now.
yeah, dude.
You nailed it. It was like one of those kiss moments. It was. And she gave me one right on the cheek.
Oh.
Cute.
Okay.
That's a hero kiss. You don't just make out.
And
You're
it's
like,
first
thank
date.
you.
That's
Yeah.
cute. I mean, it means that she's like somewhat attracted to you.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
that's the
No,
kiss that
totally.
my mom gave me when I graduated 5th grade. So
My statement still stays true, Jeff.
well, romantically, I don't want to look too much into it. But so, how long has it been since your bar date happened?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, so you've had a couple run clubs in there too, and you haven't seen her or heard from her at all?
Yeah, I went to one and didn't see her at the last one.
But you
Okay.
have texted her.
Yeah, I gave her a couple messages. She hasn't replied back. I was kind of...
Did you send her another nutrients table?
That's my problem.
Is it possible that she didn't want to burn off all those calories that you gained together that night?
Oh, she liked him?
Yeah, she wanted to hold on to them as a memory of your guys' time together.
Sorry, no more physical activity. Holding these cows in.
It's going to be my new excuse for not exercising. Jeffrey.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah, I want to remember this meal.
These are love cows.
I worked out hard today. Sorry.
Anyway, let's come back. We're going to give Tess a call for you and try and get you your second date update right after this. It is rare on a first date where you get an opportunity to look like a real superhero.
That's a good point, Jeff.
But our listener Vaughn swooped in to save the day when a falling beer mug was careening straight towards the head of his date,
My goodness.
Tess. And before it struck her, Vaughn reached out with his powerful arms and pulled her to safety as the mug shattered in the exact spot where she was standing.
Wow.
I mean, that should automatically earn him 5 more dates.
5.
Whoa.
Wow,
Well,
that's
a lot.
I was just thinking maybe.
That's
thank you,
that's the
but-
superhero fee.
Oh, is that's why
Really?
Superman always has dates.
Dude,
Yeah.
are you seriously?
Constantly
That's
Like
why
Superman's
he
just-
saves Lois Lane constantly.
I
Are
get
you
it.
joking me? He's expecting something in return this whole time.
Yeah.
he's a
You
man.
think he's working for
He's a
free?
man.
So typical.
But he...
and exhausting.
It is.
It's true, but Vaughn hasn't even been able to score one more date with Tess, which is why he's reached out to us for help. But Vaughn, how did it feel to know that you had your Superman moment?
Oh, I felt like the man of the restaurant, you know?
Yeah,
like
you did.
I was that guy.
You're the star. You were him.
Did people applaud you? Were they asking for your autograph and shaking your hand as you walked out of the bar?
No, you'd be surprised, but there weren't many people watching.
Everyone's probably focused on the drunk guys who knocked it over.
Yeah.
And next, you just have to work on your laser eye vision, and you're going to be set, dude. So let's call Tess for you right here and try and get you your second date update. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm dialing it right now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Tess?
Yeah, this is Tess.
Oh, you sound busy.
You busy, Tess?
Sorry, Tess, to bother you.
Who is this?
We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And we're really, really excited to talk to you about a date that you went on not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's with a guy named Vaughn
Oh,
that you met at Run Club.
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That's a funny little
Okay.
chuckle.
I can't tell that was a good laugh.
Yeah,
or a bad
Yeah, me
laugh.
either.
Pretty neutral.
But here's the cool thing. We know that you got to spend some one-on-one time with him at a fun bar that had cool shelves in it, we've heard.
Yeah. It was fine. Yeah. I mean,
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're laughing still.
Is it a nervous laugh?
Yeah. Have you heard this segment before where we call people or?
No, actually, but yeah, we went to this bar and
Well, yeah, we know. We heard the story from Vaughn. We talked to him about it because he had a great time.
Yeah.
And he's been wanting to see you again. And the reason he reached out to us is to try and figure out if there's a reason why you haven't met up again.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, if you heard the story, then do you know the part where like the mug fell off the shelf?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool moment for him.
I mean, not for you because you almost got hit by a mug, but pretty amazing that he saved you from it, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was so weird. It was just so extra. There was no need to do that. He
What?
Wait,
What
what?
do you mean?
It was just like the whole place was covered in mugs, like on these shelves.
Okay.
Yeah.
He swooped in like in this weird split second to like save me from this mug, and like I was like, ew, like why?
She said, ew.
Wait.
He
was stopping it from hitting you on the head.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have seen it like before it did. Like he didn't need to go out of his way to be the savior
Wait,
of the
you-
bar.
my gosh.
But I thought he said you didn't see it till after it crashed right where you had been sitting.
I mean, it wasn't like that high up. It wouldn't have like killed me or anything. It was so extra, and we had just gone out. We were there like max an hour at that point. Like we hadn't spent any time together alone before that.
I don't
So
know
you-
if the
you
time limit had what does that have to
Maybe
do?
she needs to know her superheroes before they step in, you know?
Oh.
Like,
At least an hour and
like,
3
listen,
minutes.
Batman, I don't know you yet, and
Yeah.
you can tell me a little bit about your life.
I've had friends stop talking to guys who are like, I'm going to stand on this side of the road, like when we're on a walk, because it's safer for you there. Like, and they get turned off by that.
God, your friends
like-
are awful.
Why is that?
Why is that awful?
Gentlemen.
Okay, so you were saying you would have preferred that he stood back and just let you figure out if a mug was about to hit you or not and deal with it on your own.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was just like obsessed with me. So I had this like major ick after that point.
Well,
I can
he's
kinda
on a
see
date
that.
with you, so he is probably paying attention.
No, but like
I don't know if
diving
it's
after
obsessive.
her.
I
Major ick.
just
Kind of
So funny.
Yeah.
I don't want
I'm
you to
like
get the
halfway.
feeling that he's like obsessed with you, always
this is
watching and
it.
trying to protect you or anything.
This isn't going to help,
But
Jeff. This is going to make things
at a certain
worse.
point, I have to let you know that he is actually listening in on the conversation.
How did I
Not in
forget?
like a weird way. He just wanted to hear the reasoning.
Unless he was smart enough to hang up already.
I don't know.
Yeah, act like you don't care, bro. Hang up right now.
Are you there, Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, he said hi.
Yeah. Did you just say, Alexis?
Yeah, because of how it's going to go in a sec.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let's let them talk and maybe they can work something out. Go ahead, you two.
What am I going to do? Just let a heavy glass mug fall on your head and potentially give you a concussion?
I need to be very clear about like me as a person. I don't need you to step in for me ever. And you doing that literally like an hour into our date was very weird. I just like, I can do things myself. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. As a man, I naturally have to be in the position to save people. And whether if you're a
Yes.
stranger or somebody I've met
That's
for an
a
hour,
good
I would do that
argument.
for
Right?
anybody.
Ew.
Absolutely.
Did you say ew?
That deserves
Okay.
an ew.
A
So-
good Samaritan.
I back that.
Okay, so if you two were
Yeah.
like walking across the street together and there was a car coming at you, Tess, you want him to step back and just let nature take its course.
I think that I am not dumb enough to step out of the way
Okay.
of a moving car.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, you
I think
step
what
around
she's
the
saying.
corner.
I think what she's saying is that she doesn't want to be treated like a damsel in distress. Like
That's
she
a
wants
good
to
way
be
to-
treated
yeah.
like she can handle her own emergencies.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Whether it's a car pummeling towards her or a mug falling from her shelf, let the girl do her.
So if that scenario plays out a second time, you don't want me to give you a heads up? Like, hey, look out.
Like anything?
Is that too aggressive?
Nothing?
That probably would have been less gross than you weeping in.
I love how it's gross.
Oh my god.
And like it would
Okay.
depend what your tone was too. Like if you were telling me like I'm a child that can't fend for myself in the world, yeah, I'd probably be offended. But if
Okay.
you're telling me in a nice way, like, oh, heads up, like just I'm a a normal, kind human. Like,
May I have a moment of your time?
Pardon,
I
ma'am.
think gravity may take effect.
I actually see what she's
I
saying.
do too, because you're in public at a bar and he's
Yeah,
yelling it too.
I do.
That's another layer.
You would be the worst person to take a bullet.
I'm just saying, I'm just starting to get the ick from him too. That's all I'm saying.
It reminds me of when I'm driving with my husband and he acts like I don't see the other cars on the road and he's like, oh my God!
Yeah.
Literally, I know they're turning, okay? I'm not an
Annoying.
idiot.
Okay.
I know exactly.
That's
what
a
you
good
mean on
example.
that.
Well, I think, if anything, Vaughn has definitely learned his lesson to not help you or look after you in any way.
He can
All
say
of us
watch
men have
out.
learned
He
that.
just
No, he
needs to
can't
it
say
in a
watch
cool...
out. He has to be like, excuse
Yeah.
me, but perhaps take a look at
No,
your surroundings.
he can say watch out just in a cool tone.
Vaughn, you're capable of doing that, right?
I'm just really confused right now.
Perfect. That's
You
exactly
should
where
be.
she wants you to
That's
be.
where the ladies
So,
like us.
with that said, we would like to offer to send you guys out on another date. And we would. I don't want to
Wait,
be
we
too
can't
aggressive
pay
in
for
offering
it.
to pay for it or
Yeah.
anything. So
Ew, that's
we just want to
gross.
facilitate a meetup of some sort, Tess, if you're open to that.
I mean, like, I feel like I would, but the fact that you're still really confused is not, like, I'm not understanding why you're so confused, because I just
I love
explained
it.
to you why.
You're never gonna win, brother. You may want to try to
Okay.
be mean right now. I think that's your last option.
Yeah, do you have anything else to say to her?
Listen, Tess, I'll put it in words that you can understand.
Oh, God.
Hey, I like this.
That was
Wow.
a little condescending.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think anything that he says is
Oh, yikes.
condescending.
That's a little condescending.
Okay,
All right.
what do you want to say?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I thought you had something that you were
Yeah.
going to say.
You
He
had a-
commanded the room like I did. I told you.
what did you want to say?
New phone, who dis? No date, I'm good.
Oh,
you're
you're
saying
backing
no.
out.
You're
Okay.
saying no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably
Okay.
better. She's gonna say no anyway.
It sounds like Vaughn just got hit in the head by a
Yeah.
falling ball. So, all right. Better luck
We
next
should have
time.
warned him, Jeff.
And whenever I go on a solo date, I like to spoil myself.
Well, good for
Good.
you, Jeffrey.
Me too, dog.
And what does that include?
Yeah.
Well, a Magnum bottle of wine,
Oh,
Wow.
a
For
box
yourself?
of Magnums,
okay.
the
That's
chocolate,
funny.
the chocolate ice cream bars, of course,
Oh yeah, I love those things.
yeah.
and then kicking my feet up on the couch and watching Magnum PI.
Okay, I see a theme here. I know.
1991, season 4, episode 6.
Very specific.
That's my way of spoiling myself
Okay.
on dates.
Okay.
But one of our listeners, Mark, says he spoiled his lady when he went out the other night, and I'm definitely interested to hear about it. Mark, welcome to the show. Can I call you Magnum Mark, though?
I'm a gentleman, but I will accept.
All right.
Hey.
I feel like that's a name you already got from maybe one of your ex-lovers. But Magnum Mark, tell us a little bit about the date that you went on the other night. What happened?
So here's the deal. I don't like to just like willy-nilly through things. I'm the kind of guy who I kind of like to spoil the ladies that I go out on dates with.
Okay.
I'm the same, bro.
I'm
Preaching to
listening.
the choir.
Yeah.
Small choir.
I mean,
but
Alexis
Jesus.
likes that you're still single, so
Yeah, my ears perked.
You're a gentleman.
Yeah, I mean, I why not keep it interesting, you know? So like by spoiling them, I mean and surprises.
gifts.
Ooh, okay.
Why are you doing this on a first date? Like, it feels like I don't know. If I went out with a guy, I'd be like, oh, what is
How
he
are
hiding?
you already
He's
shaming
hiding
him?
something.
Brooke,
You
you don't even know what he's done
Yeah,
here.
you
He's
need to
trying
go with
you
the
just-
guitar.
the
From the
idea.
bunch group,
That's what
Brooke.
I said. I didn't want to be a pessimist, but I'm just trying to,
But you're
figure it out.
hard. Okay. What?
I like to spice things up. I like to keep things interesting. I always have like full disclosure that this is what I like to do on my profile.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh.
people know going in. It isn't a surprise to your date.
That's good.
Exactly.
And so,
Okay,
actually
great.
good.
Yeah.
tell us about your date. What's her name? Where'd you guys meet?
Okay, her name is Ava, and I met her online. I mean, she is gorgeous. She, you know, who she kind of reminds me of that girl on the show. You guys know the show Riverdale? You know
Oh, yeah.
I've heard
the
of it.
crazy one?
Oh, the redhead?
Okay.
No, the other one.
Okay.
I can't remember her name, but like the really, really hot one.
Okay.
Okay.
Veronica?
Hot one on Riverdale, kind of psycho.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
That's
need to
your
watch
type.
this.
to each of their own.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Sure.
So we're chatting for a while, like talking about our interests, and we got to talking about how stressful both of our lives have been lately, and just saying that we both need some relaxation. And light bulb goes off. That gave me an idea for a date.
Oh, Magnum
Uh-oh.
Mark knows how to relax.
Okay.
All
Guarantee
right.
that.
And he knows what to do with a light bulb.
Yeah.
What are you planning then?
So I asked her out, and I kind of teased her by saying that I had a little surprise lined up for us.
Okay. That's exciting.
So I gave her an address for us to meet at, but I didn't tell her what we were doing, and I even blindfolded her before she went to the door.
This scares me a little.
See?
Oh, no,
Yeah. Thank you,
really?
Alexis. I'm sorry, you're meeting a guy you never knew. He's putting a blindfold on you and telling you to meet him at an undisclosed location.
Blindfolds take a lot of trust.
I know. Sign me up for that. That sounds
Like I
freaking
said,
hot.
she knew that she was getting into this kind of a date.
Okay.
So I put this blindfold on her, and I did a little reveal standing in front of the welcome counter.
What?
The welcome counter
to
of
what?
Where?
Yeah, of what?
The welcome counter at the mortuary.
Welcome, you're dead.
Surprise.
Everyone get in the
No, it was a salon for a surprise spa day.
Oh, that's so fun.
That's
okay.
fun.
Relaxation, gotcha.
And chances are good. Like, she probably Google searched the address prior to being
Played
there.
dumb that she didn't know what was
Totally,
happening.
that's what I would have done.
She seemed shocked and happy. Like, she seemed definitely excited.
Oh.
Okay.
Great.
And then after the massages, I had another surprise.
Oh.
A special sushi dinner.
Bro,
Okay.
that sounds so good.
So-
It does.
We sat down and we ate sushi together. And at one point, I tried to get her to kiss me by putting a little glob of wasabi on my lip.
That's not gonna work. Wait. So spicy.
When your voice got all deep and sensual, I thought something really good was coming here.
And then you, like, why would she want to kiss? That would burn, man.
Yeah, I feel like I have to take the Magnum out of your Magnum Mark nickname at this point.
I said, do I have something on my face? And of course, I was hoping that she would go in and kiss it off, but
No.
she didn't. She flicked it off with a chopstick.
Yeah. I would have grabbed a napkin and been like, bro.
I'd be concerned if she went in and tried to kiss the wasabi off your face.
Thank you. If someone's got stray food on your face, that is disgusting that someone else would want to put it inside their mouth.
Okay, but you know what? The whole date overall seems like a decent date, minus the wasabi kiss.
He put a lot of effort in.
How did you end things?
Awesome. I mean, we ended things. It was great. You know, we said our goodbyes, and it seemed like we were gonna hang out again sometime. And of course, I hinted at another little surprise for her for our next date.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And we have been chatting over the last couple of days, but I do feel like she's avoiding me.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Do you think it's, and I've had this problem, do you think it's too many surprises? You're being too romantic? You're doing too much too soon?
Yeah, let's go with that. That's definitely it. Too amazing, too romantic.
Well, but she has been responding to my text. She's just not making definite plans. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe it's too easy is what you're saying, Jose.
Yeah.
There's no challenge for her there.
Let's find out. We're going to play a song, come back. We'll call Ava for you, and we'll try and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hold on, Magnum Mark. I've heard a lot of tricks for trying to get a kiss on a first date.
Yeah.
But putting wasabi on your lips and saying, do I have anything on my face? Haven't heard that one yet.
No.
It would burn.
But that's what one of our listeners, Mark, tried. It's a curious move, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah, maybe that's the moment that turned everything for you, Mark. Not all the
Yeah.
spoiling stuff with the surprises and the gifts. Maybe she just thinks you're too weird.
Oh,
Would you say you're weird, Mark?
Wow.
Because, I'm weird. I've licked Tabasco off people, places, and things before, so...
True.
I suppose I have an interesting sense of humor.
Oh,
Okay.
It was supposed to be a funny first kiss.
Besides the kiss part, it does seem like there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah, you're really separating yourself from other guys, bro. The things you're doing, you're spoiling her. And then even the surprise kiss, it didn't work, but it was very unique. I mean, she's never going to be on another date, I'm sure, like that.
I hope so.
Or maybe never another date with you either. But
That was harsh, Jeffrey.
I'm just trying to be honest here. Mark's, we got a wacky sense of humor, right, Mark?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know you're joking. I really hope. I'm hoping there's another shot for a date.
And I think what the boys
Me
are
too,
saying
man.
too is if she's not the one that wants to go out with you again, that you just keep doing you because you'll find somebody
I like
that
massages.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
Alexis.
Yeah.
I wasn't even finished my sentence. Alexis. You'll find somebody Alexis.
All right. We have a backup.
Yeah.
We have a plan B ready for you,
Yeah.
just in case.
Thank you, ladies. It's good to get that feedback because, I do have a special little spark, and I like to do these little surprises. And you're right, I will not stop.
Good.
Okay.
You should, bro.
Okay.
And that's why they call him Magnum Mark.
Nobody, only
You're
you
the
do.
only one.
That's,
Yeah.
right. That's why I call him that. All right. I'm going to dial Ava's number right now. We're going to see what she has to say. You ready, ma'am?
Let's just see what happens. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dialing phone number right now.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ava?
Who is this?
Ava, it's me, Jeff. From the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, your favorite morning show.
Oh, same energy.
It's me.
Why are you calling me?
Do you know who I am?
I listen to you guys sometimes, but
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
lucky
hearing a
you.
huge fan.
You are weird, man. You are
embarrassing.
so weird.
I am just calling on behalf of one of our fans that's even bigger than you. His name is Mark. Mark is a guy that you went out with the other day?
yeah, something like that.
But he made something like
Something like
that.
that.
It sounds like you guys had a really cool night that he put a lot of effort into.
Wait, he told you about our date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave us the rundown that he had a bunch of surprises lined up for you with a spa day and a little surprise sushi dinner at this exclusive restaurant.
Oh my God, he told you about spa day?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? That sounds awesome.
I thought it was going to be a little sleazy if he got you guys like a couples massage or something, but he
Mm-hmm.
just sounded like he really wanted to do something kind for you.
So when I think of spa day, I'm sure you guys too, like you imagine plush white robes and
Mm-hmm.
steam rooms and hot stone therapy. It smells delicious in there, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So first of all, he blindfolded me, which like should have been a red flag, right?
Yeah. I could see it being
Kind of,
scary.
yeah.
You could think that, but you could also think fun.
Well,
Yeah. So I was trying to be open-minded, and I was like, okay, I'll let this guy blindfold me, whatever. So we get there, and he takes my blindfold off, and where am I standing?
Mm-hmm.
Literally in front of one of those massage parlor rooms inside a mall.
okay.
Oh.
But-
like a strip mall, one of those.
I've had good massages at places like that.
Yeah,
no?
but usually, like, when you get someone a spa or you go to a spa, it's like it's either its own entity or it's in like a fancy hotel or something.
Yeah, but you beggars can't be choosers here. I mean, you can still get a good massage at a place like that.
It's true.
Well,
it's true.
what is this like? Is this like it's a place in a mall and they have like little private rooms where you lie down, or what is
No,
this?
there's zero privacy. Like there's a bunch of people in one room getting massages on those weird like
The chairs.
Oh,
like airport
yeah.
massages.
Yeah, I've seen those at the
I know what you're
airport.
saying.
Oh, yeah, they have them at the mall
Oh,
too when you're
that's-
walking.
It's usually like when you're on the go really
Yeah.
fast. It's like, hey, I got like
Yeah.
15
5
minutes
minutes.
before my flight.
it was awkward. I mean, if you're gonna take me to a mall, that does not entail me needing to be blindfolded, you know?
Here's a bunch of people.
I guess I didn't think about that being like led through the mall. And nobody stopped him while that was happening. That's
concerning.
also like,
well, that's just malls.
oh, Magnum Mark is back doing his thing.
But wasn't it relaxing? It had to have still been relaxing.
It was okay. Like I couldn't really relax because I felt so awkward. And then like at one point he paid for a foot rub and he was audibly moaning really hard.
No, he
That's
wasn't.
actually creepy. I shouldn't laugh. Sorry.
Dude, that would be me. I'm not even
Stop
lying. I
it.
love a good foot rub. Oh, so nice.
Stop! Don't make the noises.
One good thing about it was we were right next to this pretzel shop and I kept smelling that.
Oh, I love the pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, how did they get that scent so strong?
I don't
mean,
know.
honestly.
Okay.
So you were into it.
Jamba.
No, I was not into it. Like it was too uncomfortable.
But did you
I
like
kinda
the
see.
effort that he put in? I mean, he did put in some effort.
Yeah, I mean, it may not have been exactly what you expected going into it, but like the surprise sushi, like that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The surprise sushi came from his backpack and it was from a convenience store.
Oh, he said he took you to sushi.
Yeah, he said.
I mean, the sidewalk.
Oh, bro. This is like the most romantic date on
You know,
Wish.
you know what?
This is like
He's got champagne taste on a,
Yeah.
Bud Light budget.
He's balling on a
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
It's made fresh daily.
There he is.
Every day they make it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Mark?
Yeah.
Hey,
Surprise!
Yeah, he has one more little surprise for you. He's been on the other line listening this whole time.
Wow, the surprises just keep on coming.
You never know with Magnum Mark.
That's right.
Ava, I can't believe you didn't enjoy your massage. You seem to be having such a great time, and that place is legit. It's got like a 4.2 star rating on Yelp.
Oh.
Wow.
Above a 4.
Yeah, but you kept saying, like, get ready for a spa day. Like, I almost packed a duffel bag, and then all of a sudden I'm at the mall.
Yeah. Oh, they have like, lovely fountains at the mall too. There's some nice smells.
I think
Ew.
Mark, what she's saying is like expectations and reality. I mean, like her expectations were different, and maybe you elevated the idea a little bit too much.
Look, didn't you tell me that the massage felt good?
Yeah, I said that because I didn't know what else to say. Everybody was there listening.
Come on.
Ava, if he would have just said, "Hey, you want to go to the mall, get a foot massage, and eat some sushi in the parking lot," would you have been? Would you have been?
Just call the police now, please.
Would you have been down for that?
That is definitely not my style. I would hope you know me better than that by now.
See?
But that's what you did.
Yeah, that is your style.
No joke, next to the empty massage table next to me was a mom changing her kid's diaper.
Now you don't get that at a regular spot.
This place is family friendly.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Just because I didn't spend $1 million doesn't mean it wasn't a cool surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right.
He didn't even spend $20 on it.
Does it really matter how much money I spend on the massage? I mean, a good massage is a good massage.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, I think the most incredible part about this whole phone call is that Ava's still able to talk after eating that gas station sushi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know the guy who makes it. It is such fresh fish.
Like gas station. Hank would never give us bad sushi.
he tried. He put in effort. He listened to what your needs were, Ava. He tried to meet those needs.
I get it. Everything you did was like, it took time, it took planning, but all of your surprises were just not good, Mark. I'm sorry.
Aw. At least she's honest.
Okay, but he did save the best surprise for last. And that's offering to go out with him one more time. That is fully paid for by this radio station.
Yeah.
No.
But,
I didn't even act like it.
Wait, Ava, hold on. Like, you didn't even think for a second here? Like, we painted a whole picture for you, and we have some actually nice gift cards that we can give to the two of you.
with like a table and chairs at a real
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds really lovely, and I appreciate it, but, I mean, the company is still the same, No offense.
Oh.
No offense. Is that what you're going to say in the end?
I don't want to be in a room with
I
her.
think we're too late for that part.
Yeah.
I think this is the reason chivalry is dead. A great guy goes out of his way to make you happy, and it's just not good enough
Yeah,
for you.
out of his way, all the way on the other side of the Cinnabon. Can you believe that? And you still said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a lot of dating segments on this show, trying to help out single people. But dating with kids, that's a whole different beast.
Yeah, we don't
different
cover
layer.
that very often.
I know. Brooke's been trying it out on the side for months, and she has never seemed more
Jeffrey.
tired in my entire life.
That's why you're like this right
That
poor
is not
Brooke.
true. I am dating my husband, and that is it.
Among others. But seriously, one of our listeners says he is a single dad, and he's proud of it.
Yeah.
Proud of being a dad.
Good. I like that.
Unfortunately, that could also have been his downfall and the reason he's not getting a call back. And even he admits that it was a mistake what happened.
Oh, no.
You're going to hear it in your second date update, Zaddy edition, coming up next. Shh, don't talk. There's a message here.
Turn it up.
Can you just tell us the message?
My best friend.
Yeah.
What is this?
You're not getting this?
It's so bad.
It's a jam, first of all.
Why are you playing it from a record?
And I'm playing this old school song because we got a very special caller on the phone for a second date update. He's a proud single dad on the hunt for romance.
What does that have to do with the song?
This song is about the kid's best friend, his dad.
Oh, I thought it was about a dog.
No, oh my God.
His best friend.
I
You know
thought it was
what?
just two
That's
besties.
cuter.
Way to kill like the vibe of the segment before we even started, because we
never-
got the single dad on the line right
cute.
now, hoping to
Okay.
get a second date. His name is Gig.
Oh.
Sorry, is that right?
Yeah, it's gig.
All right,
Gig.
Okay.
That's a
Fun.
unique name.
Had you heard that song before, Gig?
Man, I have.
It's his ringtone.
Oh.
Gig, welcome to the daycare of love. Tell us about your dating life, bro.
Good description.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for having me. First off, man, this was a good time, man.
All
All right. You got good vibes. That's sweet, Gig.
Awesome. Thank you.
What's going on? Did you meet somebody you liked?
Gosh, okay, let me tell you about it. Okay, so
People, let me tell you about my
Stop it.
birthday. Sorry, you started it, Jeff.
Who'd you meet recently?
I met Gabriella. I met her online.
Okay.
Oh, nice name.
What initially attracted you to her?
So I have 2 kids, right? Okay, and I'm a single
Awesome.
dad. I got 50-50 custody with them, but let me tell you, I'm a fun dad. You know, I like to do fun things with them. You know what I mean? Like
Cool.
all the cool stuff.
Happy hour.
Yeah.
Cool dad.
No, I bet you just like take them out to do actual activities and stuff that they like, right?
Yes, exactly. And so when
Okay.
I went out with Gabriella, right? I'm not a huge romantic dinner type of guy.
Uh-huh.
So I booked 2 tickets to the Children's Museum for our date.
The Children's Museum?
Kids museum.
Oh.
Wait, did you bring your kids with you on the first
No,
date?
no. I'm just kidding.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I was like, bro, what if she
I
was
was
not into
curious. I'm like,
that
do we have to
stuff?
pretend that's fun?
I could have told you why she's not calling you back
my
if that was the
God.
case.
I think all of our expressions changed at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Gig.
Okay, well,
Good one.
You're funny, man. Where did you
Yeah.
really go with Gabriella?
So we went to dinner and we did go-karts.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fun.
Okay,
That is
that's
fun.
a better tone.
Yeah. You know, we went to the outdoor track, and because I've been there with my kids many times before, and let me tell you, it is a blast.
Yeah, it's super fun. Did you go to those ones where you actually have to like wear a jumpsuit?
Oh, and like the helmets
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
The
Yes.
intense ones?
It was, yes. Oh, okay, let me tell you this.
Oh, those are legit.
Yeah, this guy, he legitimately rolled out of his car. The ambulance came,
Wait, what?
and it was a whole deal, guys. I'm telling you.
Why are you
Oh,
laughing?
Gosh, well,
Like
obviously he's
casual.
okay, right?
Someone was severely injured while you were there?
Yeah, I mean, but he was good. He was good. They
Okay.
came and they picked him up. He gave us a thumbs up from afar. He was like,
Wow.
"Yeah, you good."
It's a
It was-
broken
wow,
thumb, but
okay.
it was a thumbs up.
It's like you're actually at a
Couldn't move
NASCAR
it.
race. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a moment between you two?
Yeah.
Yeah, so after they, cleared up that little scene, we finished our laps and we high-fived and we hugged, we jumped, we cheered, we went across
cute.
the street, we grabbed some food. It was cool, man. The thing is, though, the thing that I worry about most, that's like, it's keeping me up at night,
Yeah.
is that I don't think I asked her enough questions.
Oh, you didn't?
You talked too
yeah.
much during the
I
day.
can see that.
That's what I think it is, because during the day, we felt a connection,
Yeah.
It was such a strong connection that I wanted to share about my kids.
Oh, so you talked about your children a lot. Is she
Oh.
is she a mom?
She's not. No, she is not a mom. She does not
Okay.
have any kids. But, she did say that she's open to the idea of dating someone with kids.
Okay.
Okay.
So we did
Alright.
get into that a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I could see that regret, and you're a high energy guy, and you're at a higher energy place. Like you're probably just amped up.
Yeah,
You just
and-
nearly witnessed somebody die, like right in front of you, so you're just trying to fill the awkwardness.
When you guys went to dinner, were you able to connect there?
Yeah, we did. We talked quite a bit, actually. But, I wish I would have got to know her a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
We have a whole lifetime to get to know them if this ends up working
There you
out.
go.
So I wouldn't
There you go.
beat yourself up about it too much.
That's
Yeah.
your kid's future
you
mama.
go.
You're going to have a lot of time.
Yeah. So tell us about how the date ended.
We drove separate, right? And
Yeah.
I walked her to her car, and we sat there for a moment, and I honestly thought she was going to kiss me on the lips. I thought I was going to close the deal right there.
Wow.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
man,
dude.
I'm telling you. It was something.
You
I
can
can-
feel it, right?
I
when
can
they
Yeah.
say
tell you're
that.
around kids a lot because you even say it like a kid. Like, dude, a kiss. Like, on the lips.
A
Yeah.
mouth
Like
kiss?
a real kiss.
Wow.
Well,
So grown up.
if you were if you were feeling it, how come you didn't go in for a kiss?
Oh, man, because I wanted her to do the first move. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
There you go, King. I like that.
You know what I mean? You know what I
Well,
mean?
it probably didn't happen then.
Yeah.
So not really a king. It's kind of lame. Yeah.
What did happen?
I'm sad to say she kissed me on the cheek. There's a little bit peck on the
Okay.
cheek.
That's okay.
I've never heard this before, but is it possible to be a bad cheek kisser? Like, could your cheek
I
have
think
been
Not
a
enough
bad
tongue?
She
texture?
kissed him.
That's
on
what I'm
the
saying.
cheek.
Maybe his cheek
Too
was
oily
just
or something.
Oh,
Just
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I did come from the racetrack, so, could have been dirty. I don't know.
Okay.
She kisses you and
Dirty.
it's like,
Well, we're going to find out for sure. Let's come back. We'll call Gabriella, and we're going to ask her why she doesn't want to go out with an awesome single dad named Gig.
I'm enjoying your energy, Gabe. I am.
Yeah.
It's Gig.
Brooke.
She's enjoying you, not listening to a word you say.
not enjoying him that much.
Sorry.
We're going to come back,
My bad.
refocus.
Whatever, Fig.
Dude.
Talk to you soon.
Do your second date update right after this. We've been talking to a single dad named Gig. G-I-G.
I love the music intros this
It's
one.
not a daycare, Jeffrey.
Well, I'm just playing the music that Gig would feel most comfortable hearing in his daily life.
He went on an adult date.
Well, that's the thing. He's not getting a call back.
Sorry, I was singing in my head.
See, everybody can relate.
It is a little distracting.
He's not getting a call back from his date, Gabriella, because they did a racetrack, a restaurant, ended with some hot cheek kissing action. And you could just tell from talking to him a little bit that he's a good guy.
Yeah. He's a fun guy.
He's
Like
got a
he
good
says.
heart.
He's
And
a fun dad.
I also want to say the other reason I'm personally pulling for you, Gig, is that he told us early on in the call he felt like he didn't ask his date, Gabriella, enough questions about herself. I think that takes a lot to admit that, especially from a guy holding himself accountable for his own words.
Mature.
I think even recognizing it is.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the.
So, did you forget his name again? It's Gig. G-I-G.
I think Gig would love. I mean, I think Gabriella would love it.
Oh, no, her name.
too many
oh my
G's.
It's a lot of G's, but
Okay.
Gig, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course, for sure.
yeah, and maybe she didn't feel that way. Maybe she didn't notice, but maybe there's something else terribly that went wrong and you don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I'm just, that happens a lot on these, so I'm just trying to set him up.
See, the more
He's
Brooke
a
talks,
positive guy.
There's no way we're going to find out he's some awful, horrible person.
No, I
by
just
the end
like
of
to,
this.
like set people up for the worst, hope for the best.
what we really need right now is some BGE. Big
that?
Gig energy.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Gig knows what that's about. Let's call Gabriella, see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Gabriella.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, my name is Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning that you're on right now with the entire Brooke and Jeffrey crew.
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
All right. It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah. We have something fun that we want to talk to you about. A date that you went on the other night with a guy named Gig.
Did you already talk to him or?
I'm glad she didn't say which one.
Yeah. There's only one Gig
Yeah.
that we know
Of course.
And we did talk to him a little bit, heard about your guys' hangout. He's reaching out to us right now to do, this is called a second date update, because we're trying to help him figure out if anything went wrong that day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was a reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I mean, just, can you tell us overall, like, what did you think of Gig?
I mean, the date was fine, especially in the beginning. Like, he has a lot of energy. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's like a little intense.
Was it too much for you? I know that like sometimes when people can't turn it off, that it can actually
Yeah.
become exhausting at some points.
Us energetic boys can
Yeah.
be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Even to ourselves.
Yeah.
He was very positive when we talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely positive.
Okay.
And I think it's wonderful that he loves being a father. I do not have children, but I'm open to dating people with children. I respect it, all of it, but it was a lot. We spoke about them the majority of our conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Was it too much for you then?
What happened was too much for me.
Oh, there was an incident?
Yes. So I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, he was just like, 2 people want to meet you. And I was like, what? And so he like pulled out his cell phone, and his 2 sons are on FaceTime. And he's like, meet my kids.
Oh. Okay. Well, we did not know that there was a FaceTime call with his children.
Did that happen? Where were you guys when that happened?
In the restaurant.
Oh, that's
a
intense.
lot.
With no warning.
No warning. And also, like, how many dates do you do this on? This was our first date.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what if the
Okay.
kids called? They happened to be on the phone, and he didn't
walked up.
say like meet my date, meet the lady I'm gonna take home tonight,
Yeah,
right?
meet your
Like
future mommy.
He said meet my girlfriend or something. I couldn't remember what he said, but I was
Oh.
Or
like,
like meet my friend.
are you sure it wasn't meet my friend? And you just
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter. Like, if his kids called during dinner, that is fine. You want to step outside, you want to talk to your children, that's fine.
I mean, what were you saying to his kids during the FaceTime call?
Yeah, how did that go?
I didn't know what to say, so I just was like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." And I don't want to be mean to children, but I was.
So
You never want to hear the phrase, I don't want to be mean to children, but.
wait. How long were you on FaceTime with the kids?
I mean, I made it short and sweet, and I was hoping he'd kind of get the hint, but eventually I was like, okay, like I'm gonna eat.
Huh?
So it wasn't the amount of time you spent on the phone with the kids. It was just the fact that he kind of sprung the kids on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and also like it is our first date. Like, is that something he
Yeah.
often does? I would never do that.
See, I didn't even
you're-
think of that.
I know you're not a big fan of having things sprung on you all of a sudden, but
Uh-oh.
unfortunately, I
wish
need
the
to
kids
tell
were
you.
on the phone.
Yeah, it's not the kids.
Stop it.
Gig
Jose.
actually is on the other line right now.
Seriously, though.
What's up, Gabriella? Hey, honestly, I don't see what the big deal is. You know what I mean? I introduce my kids to my dates. I mean, that's part of my life.
You always do that?
Oh.
Is that what you're saying, Gabe? Gig? God, it's so
Wow.
hard for
Stop
me.
it.
Well, it's just like
Show some respect
Gabriella
to our
and
guests.
Gig.
Can you at least write it
Yeah,
down or
write
together.
it
something?
down. They're
Okay.
two totally different names.
Sorry, Gig.
Yes.
Is this something you do every time?
You know, I'm not ashamed to say I do it every single date.
Oh, so
Nice.
wait,
you think
do you do that
that's-
on purpose? Like to gauge their
That doesn't seem.
view of the date?
I just think it's a little ridiculous to have to wait 6-7 months to meet the woman that I'm dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
I
involved
think
in my
that
life.
there's probably some healthy things in there that you may want to talk to like a family therapist to find some.
Can you not recommend
Yeah.
therapy to
Wow.
every single listener that comes to our show? It's a little insulting.
What are you saying?
Gig, we apologize. I think you're fine and you don't need any therapy. You're a great dad. Keep talking to Gabriella.
Gabrielle, listen. Look, I didn't even tell you this, but since I got you on the phone, they both really liked you.
Hey.
They rated you a 7.5.
Wait, you guys have
Wait,
a rating?
what?
Like a family rating system of daddy's dates?
Gabriella, that's huge. That's
Okay,
huge. They hardly ever do that.
Do I have to?
That's the highest rating in a while.
Wow.
I really don't want to talk about what I'm rated. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't know if that's healthy
And it's-
behavior.
I mean, it's not what Gig is rating you. That's what his kids are rating you.
No, we got that.
Okay.
That
Well, I'm
makes
just saying, don't hold it against Gig what his kids think.
Like, what's the scale? Like, they're rating it a hotness, or is this like a...
Maybe
Don't,
we
just
shouldn't
don't
break it
ask.
down.
I don't want to know. They're children. They shouldn't be rating people. Like I don't like Gig. You sound like a really positive guy, but maybe that's something you take out of your.
repertoire?
Yeah.
You know what? That might be some fair advice for once from Brooke.
Imagine the other dates like, Dad, she's a flea. I don't like her. Boo.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think overall, Gabriella, what he's trying to say, they
even got the
really
0.5.
like you. He's just trying to
Oh my
involve you in
gosh.
his life because that's the type of fun guy that he is.
Oh
And
God.
he's really close.
Speaking of liking you, my 5-year-old son, Eli,
5?
5-year-old son, he made you an ashtray at school.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
An ashtray?
Does he look like a smoker? What?
Is this a joke?
What school is he going to?
It's a little clay pot. You can use it as a candy dish if you're not into
Okay,
it.
That's better.
It's
You
just
should
something
have
like a
that.
ceramic bowl.
Let's call it that to him as well.
I mean-
okay, to the 5-year-old.
I feel a lot of positive vibes, at least coming from our side and from
God.
Gig's side. We just need a yes from Gabriella now to
I
go
think
out
she's
on a
been
second
very-
date. A date that
Come on,
we would
Gabriella.
pay for.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Come on, Chuck E. Cheese date with the
Man.
kids.
Yeah.
Gig, I'm sorry, man. Like,
Yikes.
I know there's definitely a match out there for you. It's just not Gabriella.
Okay. And also like maybe like
No,
you
Brooke,
know,
no, enough. We've got enough
I just think that,
tidbits.
like, you just want to get rid of the rating system and the ashtrays, Jeffrey. They
Okay.
shouldn't be part of childhood.
I get what's going on. Gig, can you have your kids go online and rate Brooke?
Oh,
She wants to know what they think of her.
So weird.
Brooke, let's go on a date. Let's go on a date.
Wow, she'd love to.
Brooke, you can bring your
no.
kids. He brings his kids.
No.
I'll babysit.
No.
I would say most of our listening audience has never been personally involved in a second date update.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, I bet it's like 0.05%.
Yeah.
of
We have
people who
millions
listen.
of listeners.
Most people probably haven't emailed the show and haven't had to speak to our producer, thank God. But
Seriously.
let's say you reach out to us and
Yeah.
you get selected to do one of these with us. The bare minimum that we ask is tell us the full story
Yeah.
and just pay attention during the call.
Oh, yeah.
Just focus for a few minutes while we try to help you.
You should have to say that, though.
Yeah.
They're wanting to hear these things.
Pretty
think-
demanding, Jeff.
You'd think I wouldn't
you're
have to
pretty
say it,
demanding.
but that did not happen today.
No.
And I think maybe it's the first time we've ever had to deal with a situation like this. You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this. Even though we already have one in our midst, I'm told we are not allowed to say the famous words, "Tell me a joke, funny guy."
What?
Oh, yeah, that's never fun.
Because on the phone, we've got a stand-up comedian.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey,
I like
dance jester.
You
I
don't
was trying
say
to
that
think
to
of-
all the stand-up comics that you meet?
I've never uttered that sentence in my life.
Oh.
We get it all
Tell
the
me a
time.
joke,
I s-
funny guy.
Yeah,
Well,
tell
not
me a
funny
joke,
guy.
funny guy.
So it's like, you're a
Okay.
comedian, tell me a joke. I'm like, you tell me you work at Subway. I'm not going to be like, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you
Prove
would.
it.
I don't know how
Yeah.
it works, but let's ask the actual stand-up comic who's on the phone right now to get a little bit of help. His name is Darren. Darren, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
You're hilarious.
Did you like that one? That was my opener.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Now, Darren, how long have you been doing the stand-up comedy thing? What's your goals?
I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 10 years now.
Oh,
and
good
Wow.
job.
my goal is just to make people laugh. I like to let people just escape from their reality for a little while.
Oh,
you know,
that's
Wow.
nice.
It's the opposite of our show. We like
Yeah.
to bring people right back down to reality.
Like-minded, brother. Good luck out there, man.
Yeah.
You're actually probably doing better than me. What am I saying?
Yeah, so,
Yeah, who are we calling today?
yeah, you met a girl recently?
Yeah, I actually met her at a stand-up show.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, wow.
There's always girls hanging out at the end of every
Yeah.
comedy show waiting to
Right.
meet the comedian, right? Because there's nothing sexier than a guy or a person that can make you laugh.
Was she a groupie, bro?
I mean, a lot of these girls are kind of on the sleazy side, but this was a classy girl, though, so she was a rare breed.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
What's this classy girl's name?
Aaron.
Okay. And so
Darren and Aaron. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think about that.
That makes your celebrity nickname really easy then.
It's Darren.
Yeah, it's Darren. That's great.
So what was it like? Did you strike up conversation first or did she approach you?
Yeah, I had seen her around at a few different shows, but I hadn't really talked to her, and she saw me do my act, and she came up to me and told me I was funny, and
Cool.
that was the first time I actually asked her out, but at that point she told me she doesn't date comics.
Oh, that's a
All
smart
right.
smart choice.
Oh.
It is a smart
Yeah.
How did you respond to that?
Well, I told her that's fine because I work construction.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Do you
She
really?
laughed for sure.
Yeah, she thought that was funny, and so I finally I get her to want to go out with me, and I don't want to take her to a bar though. You know, I want to take her somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Because that's
right.
almost like just taking her to another comedy club. Comedy clubs are just huge bars.
I think a bar first date is great, but you know,
But
I just
it,
mean, it
you
feels
wanna
like they
sit
just
through a
did that.
yeah, it's like taking them to work.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to your own workplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said somewhere nice. What'd you do?
So I booked this city bus tour.
Oh.
Dude, you
Right?
what?
Just like goes around the city.
Okay.
oh, like the red buses, the 2-story.
Nice.
Yeah, or they have the ones that can go in the water
duck
too,
one, the water,
duck
yeah.
ones.
Darren, no offense. I thought you were saying that you were classing it up.
Yeah.
And city bus tour doesn't come to mind when I think
It's a
classy.
double decker. It's got a upper deck.
Oh, if it's,
Oh.
if it's one of the nice
It's a
ones.
British
This is
bus?
a classy bus. This is a very
It's a
classy
classy-
bus.
If
Okay.
it's a double decker,
Why-
then never mind.
That's what I'm imagining.
Why do I
Seat
feel like
warmers.
one of your comedian friends is the tour guide?
Yeah. He keeps pulling the cord.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know who was doing the jokes. It was just like some guy doing all kinds of corny stuff. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
unimpressed.
That's kind of a funny date. Like you get to see the whole city, you
That's
know.
actually a good date idea.
A
Like,
lot of time to talk and things to talk about.
How was it? How did it go?
It went good. It was going good at first. You know, we're going to all these cool places. We're seeing all these different sites.
Yeah.
But then I thought it would be funny to get off the bus right before it left for the next stop.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Wait,
Huh?
with her, you mean? Like, oh, we're going to get off the bus and go get a drink.
No, she was still on the bus.
Oh, brother.
Were you laughing as the bus pulled away with her
This
on
is one
it?
of those when she says she doesn't want to date a comic. This is one of
This
the
is
reasons
why.
why.
Yeah, that's true. You think you're funny, and you're not being funny.
No.
It was kind of funny when I pretended to run after it.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
What did her face look like?
What is pretending to
Probably
run?
getting smaller and
I don't know,
smaller
but it
as
gives me the
it went
ick
away.
imagining it.
She was definitely surprised. And she
Yeah.
had to wait for me, like, at the next stop. And she wasn't thrilled about that.
Did you tell her it was a joke, or did you say, oh,
Yeah.
my God?
No, I did tell her it was a joke. I thought it was funny, but I ended up having to apologize. I felt bad in the end.
Oh. She didn't laugh?
No, she did not think it was funny at all.
So funny.
Usually when you explain the joke afterwards, they really burst into laughter.
Alexis mentioned the thought of this gave her the ick. Do you think you gave her
No,
the
not
ick?
that. Watching a man chase a bus.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think that gave her the ick, bro?
Are you gross
Specifically
runner?
that it was so specific.
Yeah.
I don't know if that did it, but I don't usually run, so it could have possibly.
Okay.
You could be like a funny
Oh.
runner. Like I've seen some dudes that I'm like, why are you flailing like that?
Yeah, maybe the unattractive running was the thing.
Okay.
That's a
Wait.
specific to Alexis thing, though. I
No,
think
it's
Maybe.
being a runner.
Since it was a hop-on, hop-off bus, were you able to get it back on track? Like, go take her finally to dinner or a drink?
No, not really. We didn't end up doing anything afterwards.
Oh, did that ruin the vibe?
I was kind of thinking maybe we should have just gone to a bar.
In retrospect.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's your home. It's your safe place.
Yeah.
And also, you're like, at least the second date, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
But here we are, huh?
Okay.
So that was how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, I liked her. She was nice. She was very smart. She was not like a lot of the other girls in the comedy scene. So
Okay.
How long has it been since you and Aaron hung out?
it's been like 3 weeks now.
Oh, yeah.
right.
She's not into you.
Have you heard from her at all or seen her at the club? Because it sounds like she was going to the
Or on the
comedy club.
bus.
The tour, you're
No.
booking it.
She hasn't been around lately, so I haven't seen her.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right.
Scared her right out of the entire comedy scene. That's
Uh-huh.
not
Yeah.
good.
Oh, boy.
She used to love to laugh.
Yeah.
Now she's just crying.
Just crying.
She's at home
24/7.
watching horror movies.
Well, maybe we can cheer her up and hopefully get her to agree to another date with you when we come back and do your second date update right after this. Quick recap if you're just joining us. We got Darren on the phone, who's a stand-up comedian and convinced a girl at one of his shows to go out on a date with him,
Yeah.
even though she said she doesn't date sleazy comics.
He shouldn't say sleazy.
Well, that's implied.
Oh.
So Darren
Okay.
took her on a classy date on a public bus tour,
yeah.
where they learned about
Hey.
museums and landmarks and bridges, all the sexy stuff.
Technically, it's a private company that runs those, Jeff.
Oh,
Oh,
the tours?
Yes.
Well,
just so you know.
thank you for that football.
Wasn't
Private.
a city bus, it was a bus in the
Yes.
city,
Hop
Jeff.
on,
Gotcha.
hop off.
Yes.
Excuse me. But yeah, it was a hop-on, hop-off bus, so he thought it'd be funny to hop off without her.
Oh, God.
And now,
Funny.
weeks later, he's still trying to recover and get himself another date. So that's
It is-
where we're at.
If people missed the first part, he did meet back up with her that night.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like that was the last time he saw her.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that whole revisit of your date there?
Darren?
Darren?
Oh, sorry. What's that?
How are you feeling about that revisit of your date there, Darren?
I thought it was okay. I mean, the part where I got off the bus obviously wasn't the best idea, but overall, I didn't think it was that.
Okay.
Bro, listen, obviously you're a top tier comedian. The bus thing is hilarious.
Well,
If this girl doesn't have a good sense of humor, do you really want to date her anyways, bro?
That's true. That's a good point.
See, so I got your back. I got
This
your
might
back.
be the problem with the mindset of comedian.
I don't know.
Both of the comedians.
I think we're going to watch a movie and Will Ferrell is going to be chasing after like a city bus one day. We're all going to be like, oh, Darren called this.
yeah.
Oh my God, the new Kevin Hart movie, City Bus Tour? I love that movie.
When we
Darren.
think heartthrob, we think Will Ferrell.
Yeah, well-
Yeah, right? That's a good point.
I don't know.
Us comics, we're not hot. We're just
Yeah.
fun.
Let's just talk to your date, Erin. We'll see if she answers and hopefully get an explanation for why she hasn't talked to you in 3 weeks.
Oh, man.
It's a long time.
Good luck.
Hey,
Well,
good
thanks.
good luck to you too,
I
man.
never get
Hey,
wish luck.
you guys, it's break a leg.
Oh, that is, I mean,
They say break a leg because you hope to get cast.
'cause you
Cast,
hope
yeah.
to get cast.
It's an acting thing, not
Yeah.
a stand-up
It's
comedy
any
thing.
stage thing.
It could be
Okay.
a stage
Yes,
thing. I mean,
it's
he
a
could apply-
stage thing.
If he's auditioning for SNL, then it's break a leg.
All right. Well, we're gonna break a body part, and we're gonna
There you go, Jeff.
call Erin here. Here we go.
We're gonna be politically correct.
Hello,
Hey, is this Aaron?
this is she.
Hey, Aaron, you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hi, Aaron.
Good
Hey.
morning, Aaron.
Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
We're doing a segment called a second date update. It's a very unfunny segment that we do because we heard you're not really into laughing and stuff a lot, but we're trying to help hook you up with. That's what she said earlier.
Wait, what? What?
You love laughing. You go to lots of comedy shows.
But you don't date people that make you laugh.
Yeah.
How did you guys get my number?
We got it from Darren, who you went on a date with about 3 weeks ago.
Darren the comedian.
My God.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Was that like, oh my God? No.
Didn't sound like it.
I know.
That's kind of wild that he would give my number to a radio station, don't you think?
Well, not really, because we do this segment like 3 times a week.
Yeah. This has been going on for decades at this point. But the reason that he gave us your number is because he had a really nice time with you when the two of you went out on that bus tour.
Oh, and he said nice things about like how classy you were and smart and.
It sounds like he's probably told you a lot already. I don't know exactly how much he shared with you about our first date.
Just hit the highlights. It was a city bus tour. There was an awkward moment that we kind of mentioned before about him like hopping on and off the bus as like a joke.
And as you drove away still on the bus, he thought that'd be funny, and he said that you didn't find that very humorous.
Yeah. Okay, good. So he did tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like to laugh and everything, but just imagine being in my shoes, watching your date kind of like sort of not pointing and laughing, but like being outside of a bus watching you drive. I mean, I was horrified. Like we drove together, so I was like, am I going to now be stuck alone at his car when I get back to it?
You're in like panic mode.
It's not funny to you.
No, we definitely don't have that much history to even be kind of pulling those types of jokes.
Yeah, good point.
But he did say that he apologized that night.
I mean, he did. He definitely did. And he caught up with me. So it ended up being fine. And like, I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings. I think the best way to say it is like, we just don't really vibe.
Oh, comedians don't have feelings.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
really
we're already
like that
depressed
stuff.
anyway, so what are you going to do?
Look, I understand that sentiment. That's really nice of you to like keep his feelings in mind, but he's really confused. He's hoping to get a little bit of insight as to why you've, not talked to him in the last 3 weeks so that maybe he could find some closure.
All right. Well, since he decided to call you guys and ask for it, I mean, I'll tell you, but honestly, I think he's funnier on stage than he is in person. And that's, it's only like on stage when it's scripted and they've had time to rehearse this bit that they're like funny. And maybe I just didn't get to see that side of him. So I don't want to say like, he's not a funny person. I'll just say he's not my kind of comedy.
That's a great observation. Most people think comedians walk on stage and guess.
Yeah.
It's like these guys have practiced their jokes for months sometimes to deliver.
It's still not fun to hear.
No.
As a comedian,
No.
to hear you're not funny.
But we're comedians.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to find us funny.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He knows.
And
actually, he does know.
Yeah, he kind of does know that now because the way that the segment works, Aaron, is we have Darren listening on the other line.
Oh, I bet he's just laughing and laughing right now.
He's already writing a new set with this. He's like,
that's
Use
good.
it for fuel, bro.
Is that Darren? Are you there? You cracking up?
Yeah. Sorry. So what happened?
What?
Wait, what?
You
Were you listening?
You didn't hear her?
Yeah, I was busy. I was doing something around the house. You guys are taking forever.
Okay. It's kind of important. The whole reason you called us was so that you could hear her explanation. But
Is this another ADD comedian? Because we already have one of those.
listen, Darren, talk to Aaron.
Hey, Darren. It sounds like maybe you didn't hear any of that, so that's probably for the best. But
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, what happened?
Oh, God.
We've gone over this already.
All
Aaron.
right.
That's a good question. It's a very important question.
Maybe if you tell the story a few more times, it'll sink in for him. But go ahead, Aaron.
Darren, when you hopped off of the bus, the tour operator really put me at ease, like both with jokes, and he was also just really, really nice. And I think it's probably fair for me to tell you that he asked for my phone number.
Oh my gosh.
The tour guide?
good on him.
Yeah, I just thought he was so funny, and like,
oh God,
we have been out a couple of times, and I just don't quite feel right
We're
talking to
talking about
anybody
the
else.
same tour guide, right? This is the tour guide from the bus with the pretzel jokes and the kazoo.
Yeah.
Those are kind of corny tours.
I'm kind of laughing just thinking about it. I haven't even heard what he says.
That's your kind of comedy. He's not even a real comedian. I'm out there every day grinding, honing my craft. This guy is a hack. Are you kidding me?
That's funny, man. Come on.
Wait, well, Darren, while you're honing your craft, working in a quiet room, he's out there actually performing every day.
Oh, that's an observation.
I mean, it's a lot of crowd work.
Doing observational humor for people on the sidewalk, museum jokes.
Do you know how hard it is to make history funny? And he does it.
Oh, dude, she's awesome. She's got his back too.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
brother.
Does that hurt worse than her just not going out with you, Darren?
Well, I mean, she said she doesn't date comics. I guess she's sticking with that. This guy is definitely not.
That was a good one.
All right, he got a good one in there. Look, Darren, this is the point where normally I'd ask to send you two out on a date and we'd offer to pay for it. But
Yeah.
I think before I do that, now that you've heard, well, I guess kind of heard, you missed most of it. But now that you know that the girl that you dated is hooking up with the corny tour guide from the bus,
Wow.
do you still want us to ask her out for you?
Anybody who's into tour guide humor, I'm going to have to probably pass on.
Really? I wanted like a joke off between the two of them.
But she's already seen his jokes, and she clearly thinks this guy's better.
Oh.
You know,
You
you're
can't have a
saying.
joke off if he doesn't have any jokes. How can we have a joke off?
Oh.
All right.
Maybe, Darren, quick, hop off the phone and then back on like you did on the bus.
We'll stay here.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, try it.
Would it?
Are you gone?
Oh. Okay. Oh, you really did hop off. Well, I guess good luck, Aaron, with your new boyfriend.
Oh, no, I'm devastated. It didn't work out with Darren.
Oh, she's funny too.
Not the only one with jokes.
Okay. What would you be willing to give up in order to have a one-off makeout session with your longtime crush?
Wow, probably a lot.
Would you give up your favorite food?
Forever?
No.
Forever.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe sell the family pet.
No, Jeffrey.
Oh, that's like
It's just a makeout session.
Would you go to the extreme and stop watching reruns of the Gilmore Girls?
Are you doing that? Is that something you're doing?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about forbidden love. Because one of our listeners contacted us saying he just risked his friendship with one of his closest buddies in order to lock lips with someone he's thought of for a very, very long time. We're going to see if we can make this forbidden love happen in your second date update right after this. Most of the time, whenever we talk about forbidden love on this show, it's about Brooke and her insatiable thirst for her cousin Ronnie.
Stop it. I do not like my cousins.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, my God.
But alas, we're not dealing with that type of forbidden love. At
That's
least
good.
not today. Because
All right.
one of our listeners, Mark, says he dipped a toe into the forbidden pool of romance recently. And he's afraid the lifeguard won't let him cannonball all the way in.
What?
So he needs our
aggressive.
help. Mark,
Yeah, why?
welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, man.
What's up, man?
I love a good, juicy story. I mean, I'm dying to know who you're talking about.
Yeah, tell us your situation.
Okay, well, so I have a best friend, Stuart, who goes by Stu.
Okay.
We've been really good friends since college.
Oh, do you want to take it to the next level?
No, not with
Oh.
Stu.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it would be kind of forbidden. Your best friend.
No, I'm a straight fella, and
Okay.
Stu and I have been really good buddies since college. I know his family. I would go over his house all the time. He knows my family.
That's the best when you can just like walk in and
Yeah,
you feel like
totally.
you're the second son.
And sometimes you prefer their family to your own family.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, most of the time.
Jeffrey would take any family.
Okay, that's cool. It's nice to have a close friend from college.
Yeah, he's like a brother to me, and I'm just afraid I may have ruined everything because I low-key had a crush on his younger sister, Lisa, for a while.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Did you hook up with her already?
Yeah, something did happen. But it's been one of those things where I couldn't even ask because he wouldn't be cool with it.
Oh, really? He wouldn't be?
Well, there's two different types. Like, I have a friend who's literally always asked, like, bro, you should date my sister. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, why
And then there's
not?
other dudes that are like, stay away.
I asked my best friend from high school if I could date his little sister,
what
and
do
he said yes.
Yeah, because
But
that's
then
like
I
cool.
asked the sister, and she said no.
Yeah,
so that
right.
was a super low moment
And then you
for
were like,
me.
no, your brother already said yes.
You tried.
So
I
dating.
was like, yeah,
Sorry,
legally
your-
we're
yeah,
supposed to.
Your brother already said.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think it's really weird too. Like it's just like a kind of aggressive on your bro's part.
It may be weird.
Yeah, I mean, how old's a little sister?
How much younger?
She's a few years younger. I mean, nothing
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
Okay.
So what happened?
I was recently single, and I was at a bar, and I saw Lisa there.
Uh-oh.
So I went over and started talking to her, and we were laughing about something, and I said, if it was under different circumstances, I wasn't friends with your brother, I would have asked you out a long time ago.
What? You just told her that?
Oh, that's
A lot.
Yeah.
You had to have been drunk when you said that.
I had a little buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that.
There's
Enough
some truth
confidence.
serum. Yeah.
What did she say to that?
She was like, well, maybe you should do it anyway.
Oh.
my God.
All right, Lisa.
Nice.
This is why I always wanted an older brother. I never had one. I'm like,
Same.
God.
Their friends would be so cute growing up. Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
like friends with older brothers always had hot
Yes,
guys.
they
we get it,
Always.
Brooke. You'd like to salute around with everybody in your friends group and in your family
It is
group.
a full.
I'm with
like,
you.
Thank you, Alexis.
Okay, we got it. So she wanted you to ask her out.
Yeah, I took that as a go-ahead. So I was like,
Duh.
what are you doing 10 minutes from now? And she said, she said, I'm busy, but I'm available 5 minutes from now.
Oh, wow.
Love the chemistry.
I like Lisa.
Actually, you
Yeah.
guys do have a good banter.
So was it fun?
Yeah, she's like, meet me outside in 5. So we ended up walking around and grabbing food at a food truck, and we
Cute.
kind of ended up making out.
My God.
That is so fun. And it probably felt like, it's always fun when it's a little dangerous.
Yeah. What was it good? Because there's a whole build up to that moment. Was it as good as you had thought it would be?
It was great. And we have a connection, we had a lot of fun hanging out, and, we had known each other for so long. So it was a little, weird kissing someone that that you've known for that long. But,
Yeah. I mean, that's good news. How did that night end?
well, I was like, we can't tell your brother about this. And she said, I'm a grown woman. I can make my own decisions.
I was going to say that. You guys are both adults now.
I mean, that makes it feel really immature by trying to keep a secret. But I get why you're worried about it if you really think he'd be that upset.
Well, I kind of changed my tune after that, and I said, if anybody's going to tell him, it's got to be me, and I kind of need some time to figure out how to do that.
Okay, what'd she say to that?
Well, we just kind of got into a disagreement, and it really just ended sort of weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did she immediately leave and text her brother? Does he know?
I don't know. Everything seems to be okay with Stu. He's not treating me different, and I haven't brought it up, so I don't think she said anything.
Okay.
I mean, hopefully she did, and he's cool with it, but it doesn't sound likely.
Yeah.
But do you want to date her, or do you just wanted it to be that one night?
Everything except for the end was awesome, and I would love to keep hanging out with her.
Okay. You would like to see her. Let's take a quick vote around the room. Do we think
Okay.
that this is a good idea for him to date his best friend's younger sister? Alexis?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I like drama, though.
Okay.
So.
One vote for yes. Brooke?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah.
The girls love messy.
mean-
Brooke is into the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
Jose?
worst thing that can happen? You lose your best friend.
Yeah. Oh, well.
The romantic in me loves this because if you guys do, I'm fast forwarding here, end up getting engaged or
Oh, wow.
married, you already have the
fast forward.
family's blessing.
Oh.
Okay.
You
They
missed a
love
lot of
you
steps.
already.
They kissed outside of a kielbasa truck. Let's not jump to
I'm
marriage.
just saying, the romantic in me thinks this will go very well.
Okay, and so I'm gonna vote no. This is probably not a good
Oh,
idea.
you don't
but
like it.
we're gonna.
That's only because you were rejected by a sister.
yeah. If I can't have my best friend's younger sister, no one can have their best friend's
bitter.
younger sister. Anyway, we're gonna call your best friend's sister Lisa and try and get you a second date update right after this. All right.
That would be awesome. Thanks.
All right. Hold on. Well, we're running a little bit short on time, so I'm going to do a quick recap.
Okay.
A guy has a best friend from college.
Yep.
And he's had a crush on his friend's little sister for a few years now. One night, they ran into each other at a bar, ended up hanging out the rest of the evening, and even kissed outside of a food truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mark, here's my question, because I just want to make sure I heard it correctly. You definitely don't think her brother knows about this.
No way. He would have freaked out on me by now for sure.
Okay. So when do you want to tell him? Like a month in, a year? When you start popping out nieces and nephews for him? When's the good time?
At the wedding.
I don't know. I guess it depends on what happens, really.
Just play it by ear.
But today we're calling the little sister.
Right. We're not calling his brother.
I mean, when was the last time you talked to her?
Yeah, I haven't really talked to her since all this went down.
Oh.
About 3 weeks.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
No texts?
Wow. She's mad.
I have no idea what we're going to get on the other line when we call her. Like, we're...
A girl, hopefully.
Well, I know. Is she angry? Is she...
Yeah.
Hope she
Okay.
picks up.
I'm going in with a positive attitude, okay, Mark?
Yeah, you always do, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, someone has to. Let's do it.
After you, Jeff.
I'm calling Lisa right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, is this Lisa?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Lisa. How's it going? You're on the radio right now.
Who? Okay, wait. Who is this?
Well, we're a morning show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And
We are excited to talk to you.
yeah, we have a very interesting conversation looming here.
I think I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what you mean by a radio.
Oh, you don't know what a radio is?
Oh,
FM.
well, we have a lot of
radio.
explaining to do here.
We also do a podcast. Does that help?
That probably.
Okay, but why are you calling me?
Yeah, we're calling because we're doing a segment called the Second Date Update, and we're trying to ask you a little bit about your interaction about 3 weeks ago with a guy named Mark.
A friend of the family named Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm trying not to label anything.
Okay, what did he tell you? What did he say?
He spilled a little tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the whole cup.
Said you
but
guys met up randomly at a bar one night and
ran into each other.
ran into each other there, hung out the rest of the night.
Yeah, you guys went to a food truck.
You remember this, right?
Yeah, I very vividly remember this night.
Okay.
Okay.
that's good.
What did you think?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Maybe she just had a fly in her throat.
Oh, no. I mean, can you start from the beginning? Like, when Mark said, I want to ask you out on a date. Like, I mean, it's your brother's best friend. What were you thinking?
So at first, I actually was into it just because I've always felt like Mark is kind of hot and fun.
Okay.
And
Nice.
So,
Okay.
it was exciting and felt, this is going to sound strange, but a little bit dangerous and risky going behind my brother's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
You're into that.
Because,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know, but Mark is best friends with my older brothers too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know that.
Yeah,
We
like your whole
had
family
a
knows him.
hint.
Okay. Well, because of that, though, after we kind of had we kind of made out, whatever.
Mhm.
And then immediately Mark was like, "Oh, you can't tell your brother," and that felt really gross to me, really controlling.
Yeah.
That felt like a red flag.
Well, I don't think he was trying to kill the romance or anything. I think he was just honestly worried that he might be blowing up a good friendship for this.
He wants to keep the good relations with everybody.
I guess, but that's not attractive to me.
Yeah.
You're making out with me, and now you're acting scared.
Hey, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, he probably should have waited
And
5 minutes or something.
And we told him that sounded pretty immature when he retold that. I mean, he told us that you guys got into an argument about it. And it sounded like he kind of realized that too.
Honestly, it was a little too late because I decided for sure I was going to tell my brother.
Oh,
no. What?
So wait, when did you tell him?
That night.
No!
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
what was his response?
Well, my brother was cool with it and was like, "Oh, that's not a big deal, sure."
Wait, what?
Wait. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Why was Mark so in his head about your brother being so weird about it then?
Didn't he mention to it one time?
Yeah, he was for certain that his best friend would be like, "Don't date my sister.
She's mine."
Yeah, weird. Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Whatever he said.
So your brother was actually fine.
Exactly. He said, "Mark's a good guy. If you want to hang out with him, that's cool with me."
Isn't that a good thing?
Oh.
For someone, but the riskiness, the dangerous part of it was gone, which okay, that's fine. Not all my relationships need to be that. But then it just started becoming
weird for me. Like, I'm going to be like making out with my brother's best friend. This guy knows all my brother's deep secrets. Like, that's not something.
So it didn't freak your brother out. It freaked you out when you started to think about
the
it.
risk and the danger was gone, and then so did the romance left. But like, what if I told you if you're into risk and danger, there's been somebody secretly listening in on this conversation on the other line.
What do you
wanted to talk to you?
I still don't really know what this is. What do you mean?
I mean, Mark has been quietly listening, wanting to jump in and.
That's more creepy than risky.
It's dangerous. He's a dangerous boy.
Yeah, he
Isn't that right, Mark?
Uh-oh, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Hey there, bad boy.
Wait, so Mark heard everything I just said.
Yes.
Well, you can
That
ask
was
him.
him.
Or
He's
did he?
there.
Mark?
You told your brother, like, right off the bat, that's what you did?
Well, of course, I'm able to make my own decisions, and I decided to do that. Yes. That's the first thing you have to say about all of this.
I don't know why you would do that. Like, that would be your first instinct when I was, like, I'm worried about it, but whatever.
I mean, he was cool with it, Mark, so you're in the clear.
Yes, I mean, that's unexpected, and I was just trying to be cautious about relationships.
See, that's the problem right there, Mark. You're trying to be cautious, and she's into danger. You got to be dangerous if you want to win Lisa's heart.
That's true.
I'm still plenty dangerous.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah, your family would hate it if we hooked up.
I don't think
Family?
Like, have you told your mom about it?
No, believe it or not, I didn't call my mom to say.
Wait, hold on.
Family convo?
You're lucky you didn't tell your mom. She would have been super angry and pissed.
Oh, dangerous.
Don't tell the dog either,
think
because
anyone-
everyone's going to be barking.
I don't think anyone believes your gauge on this family anymore, Mark, because you had your best friend so
It
wrong.
sounds like he's trying to make it sound dangerous now, and it's not.
Lisa, you think your parents would be upset?
No, I think they'd be fine with it too, which
Yeah.
makes it feel continuously more lame.
Oh, no.
I mean, Mark, I think
Not
we need
everyone approving of a healthy relationship.
I think we need to
no.
play up Mark's good parts, right? Everyone says he's a great guy in your family. He obviously likes you, and you guys know each other really well. Like, that can be a real foundation for something.
Yeah, like a real something.
Boring.
Am I the only one trying?
Brooke, I'm with you, though.
I'm just saying, I feel like with Mark specifically, I'd want it to feel more dangerous, and it doesn't. And so that's just kind of where I'm at.
Okay, so maybe that was the
I mean,
attraction.
I do other dangerous things. I gamble until I have no money.
Oh,
Well,
that's
well,
sad.
okay.
Yeah. We should not do that, Mark.
You should give him a hotline number before you get off the phone.
Okay, so that's just irresponsible. That's not dangerous.
He's like, I also have horrible credit. What do you think of that, lady?
Sometimes I don't brush
Yeah.
my teeth at night.
Wow. I mean, what we would like to do, Lisa, is send you and Mark out on another date, and we would
secret
pay for
danger
it.
date.
You see that? Look at that. A man who won't even pay for his own dates.
Oh, because he ran out of money gambling.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that naughty? What do you think, Lisa?
Well, I hear that you want to do that, and Mark probably wants to do that, but I do not want to do that.
Oh, no.
Look at that. We finally found someone that doesn't approve of the relationship. In fact, dating him would go against your own wishes.
Hey.
Doesn't get any more naughty and risky than that.
I think that's a no, Jeffrey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Almost
yeah.
could like trick herself
Trying
into
to.
that. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Okay.
good job.
Yeah, but listen, I do want to say I'm okay with us still being friends, but like all of this is really awkward. So I think maybe let's just have some distance for a bit, and I'll see you when I see you.
Okay.
Great. See you at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Wow.
All
I
right.
definitely shouldn't have kissed you. Okay.
Oh,
You
Lisa.
never say that. We knew it.
Maybe
but
we
you-
can. They'll all laugh about this in the future.
At Thanksgiving.
No, I've always thought.
Whoa,
Jeez.
Did you?
puberty
Whoa.
just came, buddy.
No, you always thought someday I'd be
Always thought
13.
Puberty's gonna get me one day.
One day.
There it is.
There it is, buddy.
No,
Congratulations.
I've always thought that
man.
the airline commercials are doing it all wrong.
Why?
You know, instead of talking about how comfortable their seats are
Yeah.
or how helpful their flight attendants can be,
Yeah, which is true.
they should advertise all the hot action that you can get while at the airport.
At the
What?
And I'm not just talking about the massage tables where I was recently arrested.
Yeah. You
What?
can't do that at those massage tables.
The lady didn't ask if I was a real masseuse. I just went for it.
You were giving them
Yeah, I'm a giver. You know that about
no
me.
massage list now.
Okay.
But just think, hundreds of thousands of people go through those terminals every single day. At least a handful of them have to be cute. And that's how one of our listeners, Logan, met someone recently. One of the
Really?
one of the handful of cute people strolling through the airport. Logan, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Oh my
Logan,
God.
was she in TSA or what happened?
You like a lady in uniform? Is that what you're wondering,
do.
Jose?
I'm always like, whoops, you need to search me because I'm willing.
I did not get frisked.
Okay.
You did not.
Okay. No, you were actually in the airport or you were on the plane?
No, I was waiting by the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
that
good
makes
spot to
sense
talk to
because
people.
you're both leaving the same city, so
Yeah.
chances are
Right.
good that you guys are from the same place.
And who'd you meet?
Exactly. So I see her, and I quickly took inventory of my environment. I was like, oh, there she is, 6 o'clock, got it. Moved a couple of times, got to where I was sitting right next to her.
Oh.
So they announced over the speaker that there's going to be a 4-hour delay.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Plane didn't come in.
You're the only person excited. This is my window. This is it.
I could hear her mumbling under her breath, like, oh, unbelievable. And I was like, man, I tell you, these airlines are getting to be a real pain in the neck.
Oh.
Hey.
Pocket dad joke, just gambled with it. She ended up laughing really hard.
Oh, she
You're
did.
saying the joke landed?
Yeah, bingo.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take
All
off.
right. Let's
We
keep
understand each
moving
other, Logan.
forward.
Yeah.
So she liked the humor. What happened after that?
So she's like, I don't know how I'm going to kill 4 hours. And I was like, well, I got a great idea. What we can do is we can head right over to that bar where I'm going to buy you a drink.
Oh,
Dude,
Wow.
you
I like that
got
better.
it. Absolutely, bro.
Dude, smooth, my friend.
That
I went right in with the cards, I'm like, hey, pair of aces, here we go.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I'm funny and an alcoholic. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, well, it's an airport. You can drink at any time of the day whenever
Absolutely,
you want. There's
that's
no
true.
rules.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't count when you're at the airport.
No, it doesn't. Alcoholism doesn't exist.
Oh my God,
Okay.
I bet she's still laughing too, right? Because it's so cheesy.
Yeah, no, we're having a great time. I'm throwing out some questionable jokes here and there. Like she had a book that was in her bag that she moved out. And I was like, oh, you read?
You can't read, huh?
But she laughed and she's like, yeah, do you? And I'm like, no, not really.
Not well.
Yeah, not too well.
Oh, so you guys are really hitting it off.
Yeah, we're going back and forth. Before I knew it, 4 hours just flew by. There you go.
Yeah, didn't even do that on purpose.
We're going to hit our 10-pun quota for
That wasn't, I swear that wasn't on purpose.
Okay,
That was
okay.
natural, man. All right.
We got to keep our seats in the upright position for this guy.
That's
Yeah.
a long
Always ready.
time to be spending with somebody one-on-one time, 4 whole hours at the airport
Yeah,
bar.
That is true.
Yes, absolutely. I considered it like a little first date.
Absolutely. I would too.
So what were the odds that you two sat next to each other on the flight? Probably like 0, right?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do that. We were kind of near each other, and there were definitely glances and looks.
Yeah, no, totally.
So when we get, arrival, yay, okay, so nice to meet you. Oh, well, give you a call. Oh, for sure, with maybe some dinner.
I like this rundown.
Yeah.
You're the first one that's role played this situation.
We're doing a little bit of the nice pleasantry, goodbye, and then of course the reason I'm on the phone with you guys, I reach out, text a couple times, even a little phone call, nothing in response.
Oh,
She's a hottie. I'm thinking, was she on her little? I'm not at home. I'm not in my own city. I can flirt around with a guy, but maybe I'm in a relationship.
How long has it been?
Oh, it's been a couple of weeks here.
Okay.
So you hung out with her for 4 hours and you didn't get a read on whether or not she was single?
My read was that she was single and that she was available and that she was having a great time with me.
Right.
I'm just thinking, you know what? I can imagine her acting that way, feeling like no strings attached.
I mean, maybe it was just that, not to be mean, but maybe she was just bored.
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
polite.
maybe you were reading more into the dating aspect of it than she was.
Hey, she was cackling. Her laughter hit a certain note.
Okay.
There was a tonality to the laughter that said, I like you.
You two obviously didn't kiss or anything, right? Because that would have been a big green flag.
Yeah. No, I didn't get to that.
Okay.
Okay, that would have been strange.
I thought green flag was like an airplane pun, but I guess it's not.
No,
Yeah,
that would be.
They're just rare.
Oh, yeah. I
They,
see.
they don't use flags. They use the little poles that light up. Remember that baton.
I feel like we can't go to the song until we get just one more airline pun.
No,
Who
I think
wants
we
to do it?
can. I think we can go straight
Let's
to
just
the song.
take off and get right over to the other
Yay,
side.
Brooke did it.
No, that was bad.
We'll settle for that one. Anyway, we'll get you a second date update and figure out where the turbulence was in this relationship. With yours. That's how it's done like a pro, bro.
Attaboy.
Pay attention. Second date update next. 99% of the time, your evening would be completely ruined if your plane was held up for over 4 hours.
That's a good point.
Totally. Maybe the whole trip.
Yeah, but for one of our listeners, Logan, that wasn't a flight delay. That was a flight yay.
I feel like some airline is going to try to market that, and I'm going to hate you for it. Because if a flight attendant comes up and says that,
Delta, you can have that.
will
That's fine.
Kill someone.
We're on a little bit of a DA.
Yeah, it's just a flight
Some
DA.
peanuts.
Yeah.
We should trademark that. But no,
That's
Logan,
really smart.
Oh my
Logan got to
God.
spend all that extra time over at the airport bar with a hottie from his flight named Ellie. And the two of them were vibing. She was loving his airplane puns.
Oh my God, and he kept them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even his jokes about being potentially illiterate. She
Yeah.
ate it all up. There's magic happening, but once the plane boarded, after that, she's been kind of hard to reach, even harder to lock down a date with. Hopefully, though, she answers the phone here, and we can actually get you another meetup. Logan, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling like you guys are gonna bring me home. Like this chick now keep in mind
Okay.
this was not a regular girl. This is definitely a hot girl.
Okay, again, like
a model.
Oh,
you
I'm
mean
nervous.
you mean to say she was beautiful and her personality really shined.
Bingo, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, Brooke. Way to set it
Good
up.
save. All
It
right.
was the whole package. You know, like you go on dating apps and you kind of see the leftovers or
Okay.
whatever's there.
Leftovers. My God.
No,
I
she's the main
mean,
course.
Yeah.
yeah, got you.
Logan, just let us do the talking here,
Yeah.
all right?
Got it.
We're going to dial her number right now. We'll try and get a second date update. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ellie?
It is, yes.
Ellie, what's up? You get a lot of calls from morning radio shows?
No.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Are you really telling the truth? Are you really a radio show, morning show?
yes, we are.
Is that exciting to you?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
this is going to be easy.
Got some good news because I'm reaching out to you specifically because we've been talking actually about you all morning long.
Is it good? I hope it's good. Like, why would you be talking about me?
Really good.
Oh, yeah. We have somebody who's been gushing about you a little bit on our show.
Who? Like, but okay, first of all, is it like one of those shows, like the dating show thingy? Because I love those so much.
It is.
Oh.
It's a dating thingy.
Yeah.
No! Okay. Okay, who's been talking about?
Ah, you're
love her energy.
you're a lot of energy,
I
and that's a
love
good
it.
thing.
It's surprising to me.
No one's
So-
just excited when we call.
You went out with somebody recently. You know how these datey thingy segments work.
Yeah.
And they had a good time. You probably know who I'm referring to.
Are you guys talking about Mike? Because,
Yeah,
he did go out.
Oh.
Mike, yeah. Well, that's who.
Huh? What are you
Or
doing?
just hold on, wait a second. Mike said some really great stuff about you.
Yeah?
He mentioned you being very pretty.
That's
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And
Brooke, what else did Mike say?
yeah,
Mike.
yeah, Brooke.
Mm-hmm. Our
Mike,
listener,
Mike.
yes, Mike.
Okay. He said you had a sparkling personality.
Sparkling.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Keyword.
Yes.
You said that about me? No, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
I mean,
Of course he did.
I sensed the vibes happening even before we called you,
Aw.
honestly.
How is that
So-
even possible?
Yeah, that's not a thing.
I just had
Weird.
a sixth or seventh sense about this,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
it is.
Sense.
So many
That'll hit
senses
ya.
that I'm having.
Why are we being so weird?
Well, maybe we should pivot here and ask you, Ellie, what did you think about Mike? Like, what stood out to you?
You know how like you have like this vision of a guy that you want to take home to your parents?
Oh, absolutely.
The guy that you kind of just talk to your girlfriends about in elementary school, of like the guy that I want to marry.
Whoa.
This was like him. He was amazing. He was funny.
Really?
So funny, you guys.
He wasn't that great, was he?
Marriage?
Yeah, he was great. No, he was really
Wow.
great. And he was tall and he was charming.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to gush. We don't have to gush too much about
Yeah,
Mike. I mean,
come
we all.
on.
Don't get me wrong. We all love Mike. Who doesn't?
Classic Mike.
And the fact that he is asking about me makes it even like it's made my day.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
he wasn't hitting you up, and now he is, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just based on your sparkling personality and just talking to you a little bit. You sound like you're a really fun time, and I'm guessing you probably get hit on a lot.
It sounds so like conceited to say yes I do, but yes I do.
That's okay.
Oh, that's good.
You can own that.
Own that,
I
yeah,
think
I
that's
mean,
fine.
it probably
Tell
happens
you're
at-
hot on the phone.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
with girls like that, it probably happens too at like random places, like when you're at the dry cleaners or like, during a delay at the airport, even.
Oh, yeah, that's a good example.
That's true. No, get this. Okay, so the other day I'm flying out of the airport and like the flight was delayed, like some stupid, like 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
It's a long delay.
Yeah, it was horrible. And this guy, like sitting next to me, he's like starts talking to me and he's making the stupidest jokes ever. He was so dumb.
Oh.
And then,
Oh no.
and then he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the bar and get some drinks?" I'm like, "Crap, I've got 4 hours to kill. Why not?" So, we talked and whatever. And but you know what? He paid for the, drinks, which was really nice, actually.
Very nice.
But
That is overwhelming.
I bet that guy was pretty funny, though. Don't you think he was kind of funny?
I think he thought he was funnier than he actually was.
Oh, ouch.
Okay. Well,
I mean, that hurt me.
But I paid for the check, and he didn't even tip. I mean, he was a bad tipper.
Oh, he didn't tip?
What?
Okay.
Oh, that does not look good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Quote. Mike actually sounds great.
Yeah.
So wait, is he on the phone right now? Is Mike on the phone?
Oh, this hurts, Jeff.
Someone is on the phone.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah, you guys, I'm really confused. What is happening?
Yeah, so actually the guy that you were referring to from the airport.
One with the bad jokes, yes.
Okay,
yeah,
we don't need
that
to say
one.
that.
So he's actually the one that called us to get a second date update with you.
No.
Yeah, Logan is his name. He's on the other line listening right now. Logan?
Yeah, no, that was a lot. That was more than what I expected to hear, that's for sure.
Same with us, dude.
You guys, no, he's on the phone. That's not fair.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Like, you can talk directly to me, actually. Hi. So I'm not a tipper. I actually left cash. I didn't tip on my credit card. I left cash because that's the polite thing to do. And I bought Ellie 3 drinks. One of them was a double. And I also provided fries with extra sauces that also cost extra money.
Ooh, I like extra
I
sauces.
think she remembers.
Yeah, I know. He's just trying to save his own ego here.
It's
and
okay.
I think that he should get that opportunity.
Yeah, but Logan, we don't need a breakdown of the bill at dinner.
Yeah, no, it's just funny to me that she was laughing so heartily and then mocks me later. But at the time when she's getting free drinks, I'm the most hilarious guy in the world.
Oh, yeah, girls do that.
I mean, we're surprised puns weren't funny. Just asking. Actually.
Yeah, actually, they weren't funny, but, you kept buying me drinks. So what I said,
I said it's a real plane in the neck with these airlines. That's legit funny.
We heard that one already.
I think it's fine. We laughed. Ellie has a different sense of humor. I mean, maybe that doesn't match well.
Most hot girls.
I mean, she seems to be more onto Mike's type of sense of humor.
Can we stop talking about Mike for a second? Okay,
But honestly, please talk about Mike for a second. I'm so sorry, Logan. No,
I honestly thought that maybe I forgot Logan's name, and his name was Mike when you started talking about him. Like, that's what I was hoping was
memorable,
happening.
Brooke?
I wanted Logan to be Mike for you and for Logan. Both of you.
So hold on. I'm gathering that everybody on this phone call is interested in Mike, but nobody's interested in me. Is that?
No, bro. I'm Team Logan. Get you a Logan, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of coming over to Mike's side.
Yeah,
honestly.
come on,
He sounds pretty freaking charming.
You, it's the puns.
Mike.
No, it's Logan. Logan is
Yeah.
Logan is the guy that's on the phone,
Yeah.
and he's the one that we'd like to send you out on another date with, and we'll pay for that date, and we'll throw in a generous tip on top of it.
Hey, and think about it. He really did tip. You thought that he didn't. He tried to be funny, which is meaning he put effort forth.
Effort
I think
is good.
he deserves another shot.
I'm with Brooke.
You know what? He was nice enough us at the bar, but you know what happens when you drink? You have little rose-colored glasses on. I think that's what was happening.
Okay, now we're insulting his looks. All right.
Okay.
That is God, insult to injury.
I guess the silver lining is we've learned there is a person out there for everyone. And that person for everyone is Mike.
Yeah.
We love you, Mike. Call into the show.
Whoever you are, you dreamy guy.
We want to meet you.
Crash and burn, I got it.
Ladies, let's talk. 'Cause most women do not understand the stress and the pressure and the insane expectations that men face when it comes to picking out the perfect date spot.
Do you want me to get my little violin out? You want me the little violin?
Go for it. I would love to hear that because we're just trying to show you that we really care.
Yeah, man.
So nice.
We're not going to listen to you once we get there, but just picking out a good spot. We know it's important because it needs to be someplace that's relaxed, but not gross.
Okay.
Fun, but also romantic.
Sure.
Intimate, but not creepy.
Yeah.
Why is this hard?
Yeah, it's a lot of things
What
to
is that
balance.
hard about that?
Yeah.
It's just hard. One of our listeners just about collapsed underneath that pressure of picking out the perfect spot till the answer literally landed on his doorstep.
Oh.
And somehow that still wasn't good enough.
Oh.
Because now he needs our help arranging
goodness.
date number 2.
Wow.
You're going to hear what happened and how it immediately backfired in your brand new second date update. Next. Dear Brooke and Jeffrey.
Oh.
This is an email that we got, so I'm just going to read it for everybody
So
real quick.
formal. Cool.
Dear Brooke and Jeffrey, I'm mad at you.
Oh, no.
I matched with a super cute girl the other day, and my date went horribly wrong, and it's all your fault.
Why this time?
The least you can do is help me fix it and get me a second date. Signed, Jeremy.
Is that who's on the phone with us right now? The complainer?
Okay, Brooke.
Okay. Well, I mean, he came in hard. I'm coming hard back.
That was actually one of the nicer emails that we've gotten all week long. And I don't know any more detail than that.
Don't open the ones for management.
Yeah, so let's just talk to him really quick. Jeremy, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, and first I would like to
wow.
apologize for whatever misleading or ignorant thing Brooke said to purposely mess up your love life.
We don't know if it was Brooke.
She's going to deny it. Deep down, though, she is very sorry.
I'm not sorry, but
See, I told you she'd deny it.
I mean, you're just coming at us so hard, Jeremy, telling us it's our fault your date went bad.
Why do you say that? Why is it our fault?
Because the sky is blue, owls exist, you know?
Because it's just the reality of life.
Can't argue with that type of logic.
It is facts. We don't really help people
All right,
at all.
who'd you go out with?
Dana.
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 Okay.
Okay. And how did you meet Dana?
Well, I mean, first of all, let me just say this.
Okay.
I listen to you guys all the time.
Oh.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, now we like you. That's all you had to say.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Your sacrifice.
And you guys are, I've always kind of taken what you said to heart and really listened. And
All right. Well, in our defense, that's your mistake.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Sometimes we give decent advice.
but I am being serious here. So you guys are always pushing this whole thing about do an activity, do something. Like,
Oh, okay. Don't do just a bar for a first
don't
date.
just be a bar date. It's so cliche. It's this and that. It's so boring. And and I took that to heart. And leading up to my date, all I could think about, I couldn't get it out of my head, and I'm going crazy on what do we do? I mean,
Oh, no,
You're
overthinking.
completely overthinking everything at this point.
But you are thinking about something, and that's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to find a middle, though.
Yeah, because you want to impress Dana, it sounds
All
like.
right, going with the plan. So what did you end up doing?
well, let me tell you, I get to my apartment, and there's like a flyer.
Okay.
And it's this Friday night bar golf.
Bar golf?
Yeah, it's like it was, appeared to be interactive and unique, right? Even us dressed like golfers.
Okay.
That's cool.
That sounds like a fun day, doing mini golf inside of a bar.
Yeah.
Correct. And so we meet, and I get there, and it's not at all like the flyer suggested.
What?
What?
What
was it?
So it's packed, first of all. I mean, like, to the point of it's not even fun. Like the bar, you know, is like 5 deep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it doesn't actually like involve golf per se. It's more like almost like a bar crawl. like the par number, and like each bar has its own special drink, right? So like
Okay.
bar one, you do like a shot of Fireball, and so that's like one, like 1 point, right?
Oh, that's a par one because
So
it takes one sip
That's
to
a par
drink
one.
it.
It's a drinking game. It's not a golf game.
Oh, so wait.
And then like, you have a beer, and it's, they have it mapped out to 7 drink sips.
7 goals.
7 sips for one beer? That's fast.
You gotta space
I mean,
it.
if you don't like it, you don't have to do it, though.
Yeah.
But then you get a bad
Exactly.
score.
Yeah, you
But
have
they're
to.
so competitive. These
Yeah,
guys
you're
are
not
so
gonna lose.
competitive.
I'm gonna black out before I lose this game.
So,
Look, guys, I know that you're laughing at this, but this is and was not mini golf at a bar. It was get wasted.
Yeah.
it's better than mini golf at a bar.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed, and the way it was all set up, I got hammered so.
Oh, you did it.
fast
Okay, well,
Why did you do it?
Oh.
because I was there. You know what I mean? Like I was.
You already
God.
bought tickets.
Did
to
she
it.
get hammered or was it just you wasted?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Oh.
Did you just like wake
Oh,
up
my
on another
man.
day?
This is what I remember. I remember seeing her at bar 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, this is good.
just seeing.
Let's retrace the steps.
And then at that point, I lost her. And the next thing I remember, I'm at bar 5, and I'm literally crying, and some rando dude is consoling me.
Oh no!
You went on to the next bar without your date?
But here's the deal. But the last thing I do remember, there she was, bar 6.
Wait, you kept going?
Yeah.
You reconnected with her.
I just kind of grabbed her arm, like, where were you?
Oh.
I feel like she went to the bathroom and you ditched her or something.
Yeah.
Or she
who knows?
ditched him.
True.
I mean,
And
honestly.
she's like, "Oh, he found me again."
And I'm sorry, but I blame you guys.
Oh!
It's us.
Okay. Well,
you did a fun event, and we told you to do fun events,
I'm
and
willing-
we got him wasted. I
No.
agree. It is
I
our
accept
fault.
100% responsibility
Yes,
for
Jeff,
this
thank
date
you.
disaster.
Ladies?
It falls
Okay.
on us.
No,
Sometimes
no, you accepted responsibility. That is ridiculous. You should be. You're a grown man.
We are a team,
Yeah.
much like a bar golf team. All right? And we need to be there for our other team member, our listener, Jeremy.
Okay, I will, because that sucks, man.
What
This date
Jeremy
sucks.
really wants is a mulligan, which is golf speak for a do-over.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Jeremy,
okay.
you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
Confident.
sure. Let's
so
go.
here we go. We're going to try and get you a mulligan when we come back.
Okay.
We're going to call your date Dana for you and try and get you a second date update right after this. A golf-themed bar crawl.
Yeah.
Awesome idea for a fun night out. Probably not a great idea, though, for a romantic first date.
Yeah.
We're romantic, no.
Or just even a
Fun.
conscious first date. I mean, I don't even know.
Thing is, that's the activity Jeremy did on his date the other night with Dana, and it didn't go well,
Oh, he golfed hard.
which is 100% our fault.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because we're always telling people it's good to be thoughtful and creative with your date night ideas. Don't just do a regular old restaurant or a bar and expect things to go amazing.
Yeah, do 8 bars and take multiple shots at each one.
Now we're talking.
Jeremy took our advice to heart when he saw a flyer advertising this, golf bar event. And what happened? Got so schmammered, he lost his date that night.
Oh, darn it.
God, but then found her and then lost her again.
Yeah.
As much as he can remember.
Not quite
Kinda hazy.
the night that he visualized in his mind, but we're hoping to make things right, fix our own mistakes, and
Yeah.
reconnect Jeremy with Dana on a much better, much more boring date night. Isn't that right, Brooke?
More
Yeah,
boring.
more boring is probably good for him. Jeremy,
Yeah.
we didn't ask you, have you texted or called to apologize for...
Oh.
I don't know why he would do that. We're the ones who are calling to apologize.
Have we texted Jeff?
Yeah, I've texted a couple times, like, hey, I would just like to talk. Please give me a call, kind of thing.
Yeah, nobody
not
wants to hear a let's
no,
talk.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what my mom
yeah.
says when she has something mean
I mean,
to tell me. But
it's never a good message.
no, but here's the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't even remember what happened that night. The
Oh,
same
let's
way
hope.
that Jeremy does. And we're going to call her right now and find out.
What if she's embarrassed? Like, oh no.
That would be ideal.
That would be the
honestly.
perfect
It would
thing to
be
happen.
ideal. I doubt that that's the case, but it would be ideal.
We're
I
hoping.
hope.
Here we go. I'm going to dial her number right now.
Hello?
Hi, I'm hoping that this is Dana.
Yes, this is she.
Hey.
Hey, Dana. sorry for the awkward call that's about to happen right now, but you're on the radio with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, good morning.
Okay.
You know,
Weird, sorry.
and we shouldn't even apologize. We should be like, congratulations on being on this segment called a second date update, because there's a listener of ours who is desperate to go on a date with you.
Yeah,
Desperate
you're
was a
wanted.
strong word. Who's very excited to see you again for another date
Jeff.
night.
Hi, Jeff.
Sorry for the D word.
She's not talking.
Did you say Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say Jeremy.
Oh, you didn't say his name.
No.
Oh, you're right. But it is Jeremy.
You knew it.
Well, he's the only guy I've been out with for the past month or so.
Oh, okay, so
so
that's easy then.
What kind of impression did Jeremy leave?
Good question.
Oh gosh. I mean, I don't even. How can I even articulate what that was like?
Well, before you give us your recap, he did tell us a little bit about your guys' date from the other night. He thought that you were going to go to a mini golf event in a bar.
Yeah, where you'd play a little golf, drink a little beer.
But it turned out different than what he expected, and it was just a bar crawl with a golf-themed scoring to it.
Sounds fun.
It sounds fun, but very, very
intoxicated.
Yeah, dangerous.
Yeah, he got really competitive with it.
You're saying he's a man.
Oh, God.
Well,
naturally.
I mean, the crowd was really like hyping him up too. They were chanting birdie, birdie.
Whoa.
So that he would drink his drinks faster.
What's a birdie again? It's like when you it's one under par.
One drink under par.
So people were chanting him, encouraging him to drink faster, essentially.
And you weren't chanting birdie at him? Because that's what a supportive person would do on a
Hey,
date.
that's true.
I mean, he was just starting to get sloppy. I was just growing very tired of the whole thing by that point.
Okay.
So what about you? Did
wait.
you pace yourself? Or?
I'm curious about what happened between bar 4 and bar 6.
Oh, gosh.
He said he lost you at bar 4 and never even saw you at the next bar.
That's not how I remember it, because I know at one point I was hanging out with other people because I was just over it.
Yeah.
And I saw him and was purposely avoiding him.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was just so wasted.
What bar was that?
I mean, that was whichever one where he was crying. So,
Oh, you saw that.
Okay. That was the 5th bar.
Fifth one, maybe?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said he was crying to some guy because he thought he lost you and he was upset.
I don't think the details help.
And then he said he was able to find you again, though, at the next bar, at bar 6. And he saw you and he ran up to you and was like, where were you?
Yeah, no, I mean, he must have seen somebody that was dressed kind of similar to me, because that definitely was not me.
He went to a stranger and shook him and were like, hey, where were you?
Wait, you weren't at
You
bar
weren't there?
6?
No, I had left by then. I was done.
What?
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Who was he shaking?
Believe me, it was not me, because I distinctly remember getting an Uber, like, in the middle of the 5th bar.
Oh.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe it's for
God.
the best you didn't see him like that.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah,
wonder
that's
who
a different
that-
version of the story than we heard slightly.
How did this get
But
more
we should
embarrassing?
Well, let's we should probably ask Jeremy about that, because he is on the other line right now listening, Dana, and wanting to talk to you.
He listened to this whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how the segment works.
He needed to
Oh, my
hear it.
God.
I'm sure he didn't remember.
Jeremy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Dana.
Hey, this is so awkward.
Listen, I know. I am so sorry.
Oh.
I want to make sure that have a clean slate here. That the reason that I wanted you on this show is because this is their fault, 100%.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Really?
Right.
Okay, 100%, and I fell victim to it. And
Fell victim to it.
I don't think she knows what you're saying. I don't think she
Yeah.
even listens to the show, Jeremy.
Why are you saying that it's our fault, Jeremy?
Tell her.
so,
Yeah.
okay, I listen to the show all the time, and they're always encouraging people like, hey, when you go on a date, your first date or whatever, don't do something cliche. Don't just go to a bar. Don't go to a restaurant. Do something cool. Do something unique. Whatever. Blah blah blah. And so, and I'm nervous as it is to meet you, and I got this garbage in my head now from them.
It is garbage, though.
And so that's why that happened. Otherwise, I would have made that decision, and I am sorry, but it's their fault. And by the way,
They admitted it before you got on the phone.
We did, yeah, we did admit it, Jeff.
Wow.
Dana, how does that make you feel? What do you think hearing that?
I mean,
We are sorry.
some people are just really impressionable, so it kind of makes sense to me, especially when it comes to dating. Like, you look to other people for advice. So, you know, he was doing what he thought was a good idea.
Exactly.
It sounds like, I mean, he's just maybe a victim of a lot of peer pressure, right? He was pressured into this date idea. He was pressured to drink all of that by the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a sexy thing, but
He's very impressionable.
I mean, Jeremy, you've blamed us for pretty much everything that went wrong on your date night. Is there anything else you want from us?
What I really want is for Brooke to apologize to you directly.
Me?
Right now.
Yeah, Dana,
Oh my gosh.
Dana, I don't know if you know this, but Brooke has actually already apologized to Jeremy earlier. She did.
That is not
and
true.
I think she is ready to apologize to you right now. We're going to back
what a
up.
big person.
And Brooke, go ahead. Remember, Brooke, remember. This is not about you right now. This is about our listener, Jeremy, and his dating life. It's not about how you come off looking during this phone call. I think you need to remind yourself you're insulting his date ideas without ever knowing them. So, Brooke, come on.
Brooke, with all due respect, all you're illustrating to me are the ramifications of me following your advice.
Yes. So try not to be selfish here for a
You know
moment.
what,
Just
Dana?
apologize
You
to
know
Dana.
what? He is right. I am very sorry that you went out with a man who can't think for himself.
Oh, there it is.
This
It's
is
the
typical.
backhanded.
But I think he's going to change, trust his intuition, trust his gut, and go with what he thinks is
And
best
he
for
might not
himself.
listen to us ever again.
Well,
But-
whatever.
There you go.
Well, now, with that sort of apology, it's out of our hands.
Hey, it's as good as I got.
And we're going to ask you, Dana, would you like to go out with Jeremy one more time? A date that we would pay for, but have zero other influence in other than that.
Yes.
I mean, as long as it's a more traditional date, no shots, no competition, I would be willing to give it one more try.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
That's awesome. It ended on a really good note. So
Okay. Do you-
I'm going to thank everyone involved, and Dana, thank you. I'll make it worth your while. We'll have a good time, I promise.
Even Brooke gets a thing.
Sounds good.
now, the one person I'm not going to I'm going to exclude from this apology is Brooke.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I helped you get another date, my man.
Yeah.
Brooke, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm planning my next activity. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to you, Brooke.
He's doing bar frisbee next time.
Oh, okay.
It's going to go way better.